good to go.
The sun rises slowly and weakly behind clouds on a rainy bay. The third day of the fourth expedition's attempts to explore and pacify the city of Edmontide. There is a hustle and bustle around the waterfront, reclaimed waterfront in the Bronze Bog, as some of the ship's crew and settlers from the expedition have made their way across the previous day. It appears as if they have secured a warehouse relatively close to the Bronze Bog and are in efforts of both inventorying its contents and moving things out, cleaning out spaces for what you would guess is going to end up being temporary sleeping quarters and things like that. Noteworthy people in the scrum are Sergeant Mack from the Teodor Mayo, as well as Torvar, the paladin who took care of Hakon's body when you guys returned it to the Tormeo previously. They're both relatively involved with tasks. Torvar is outside directing what we'll just refer to as civilians, essentially, moving things around the dock, seemingly like splitting aside clothes and foodstuffs and things like that. Sergeant Mack is actually inside on the first floor of the Teodor Mayo having breakfast at the bar. He's appears to be having a conversation with a corporal of his, someone lower than him, but not like a grunt marine, regarding essentially the things they're trying to do that day. And we can start up with you guys there. I'd like to know what time it is. Whoever starts things off, what time a day we're getting going here. And I think that's it. Go ahead. Anyone?
Morning, dudes. Waking up still, Strainu?
A little bit.
I didn't sleep much.
Beard.
Where's Kickatrick?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You seen
So
Kickatrick
we're
yet? Or?
getting ready to go see a fellow military man. So yes, I'm in the process of
Grooming.
Finkle is shining my armor as I maintain my beard and make sure I look my shiniest and brightest, even though it is crappy outside. But
Finkle is humming an old parade song as he shines armor.
Logie waves high, looking for a new cloak after using the remnants of his cloak as a tourniquet and patchwork for his satchel.
I don't think you would have much issue finding that.
Yeah.
Cicatrice is coming down the stairs after his long night of flesh exploration.
Bloodletting.
no.
Midian. When we go to leave, look off the banks.
I already saw him, Kickatrix. I already saw him out there. Good work.
It's your work, is it? Says Sergeant Mack over there, forking eggs into his mouth. There's parts of it stuck into his bushy mustache and beard.
Yes, indeed, my work. When the Azteki come through the water, it just might shock them to see somebody they know and slow them down. Maybe give you guys a better chance.
How do you think they taste?
Like chicken, I'd imagine.
Yeah, well brined now, aren't they, Kickatrix? And he laughs a little bit and takes a swig of what you're pretty sure is a beer at like 7:38 a.m. You would all know that it was, in fact, it was Captain Meller who had come ashore yesterday, and it appears as if they have switched. You don't necessarily know when or at what time, but it's a safe assumption that they would not both be on the shore at once, because it essentially strips the authority figures off the Teodor Mayo. So they have done a switcheroo in the night, and he seems to be in good spirits, pleased to be having a beer and some breakfast on shore.
So, who's coming with us to see the legate?
I mean, I'm going.
Right.
Me as well.
You've got my axe.
Hey, bong.
Should we? Are we bringing any of the NPCs?
Yes.
Can we bring Killian?
Killian has not come downstairs yet. It's quite early.
I can go wake her up.
Bring Killian.
We haven't used a mage yet in combat, so I feel like. Also, might have a crush on her.
Let me just get this out in the open. I am not.
Oh, we're having a sex scene. If I swing it, me and you are having a sex scene, buddy. Don't wolf it. Don't wolf it. Let me hear your best little mage moan. You know what? Let's not do this.
Yeah, it's better for everybody if we avoid that.
We'll just do that sometime on our own.
I believe you can control Killian. Henry the Kettle is downstairs. He's got his Haken's apron on again, and he's standing quietly behind the bar, like watching everything. But he's got like his hands are together up at his chest, and his fingers are kind of curled in, and like he's gently playing with rubbing his fingertips together, and he's like chewing on his lower lip, but his front teeth are out. He's kind of buck-toothed, you're noticing.
Yay!
He's not saying much.
So much more likable now.
What's on your mind there, buddy?
Are you talking to Henry the Kettle?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. What's on your mind? What's got you worried?
What do you mean?
You look a little distraught. I've
Do
seen
I?
the shimmer me timbers in your boots.
Oh, I was thinking about grapes.
Yeah.
Grapes are quite thirst quenching.
I like how round they are and the way they burst in my mouth.
Oh my
Well,
God.
you have a wonderful rest of the day. He just walks away shaking his head.
I pictured that all too vividly.
So did I.
Right, you have a good day, bud. He just like expects more conversation. Tricks just turns his back to him, like.
That's definitely the energy of like, big gulps, huh?
All right.
He looks a little disappointed and not horribly surprised. Like,
I'm used to it.
okay.
Sorry. me.
Strainu kind of notices this conversation and just like quietly perks up an ear and turns towards Henry a little bit and just, if you find any grapes, be sure to make us some wine.
What's that?
You'll learn when you're older.
I'm 43.
Far be it for me to explain it to you that way.
He looks like he's 12.
43.
43.
Somehow makes it worse.
He's just a human too, right?
I think he's really pretty sure he is. Fuck,
I think he is. I don't think he's anything
Yeah,
other
yeah,
than you.
yeah.
I feel like we should bring him along.
He's got heels.
Do we have a limit? Is there a party limit? I mean, if this is like, I feel like if I was going to meet somebody that I would make a show of it. You know what I mean?
Alright, I'm cool with that. Here's my rule on it. Combat might be brutal as a result. I will role play them, but I'm not fucking with them mechanically. That's all on you guys. If you want to bring them, you got to play them.
I mean, I could play him. I'll play Killian.
Okay. Claire's got Finkle already. So that's Murph and that's Henry out in the blue. Like,
Does Murph
You
only
guys-
have a
you
sling?
Murph realistically could have what you give him.
I was gonna say, because if we could give him something other than a sling and rocks, I mean, he was hitting everything and doing 3 damage. You know, like I thought about that at the last battle, but it escaped my mind. But we need to switch him up. I'm fine with him having a
pretty
dagger.
sure you guys have acquired a bunch of random weapons and shit. Look through what you got, and like this is your opportunity
I mean,
to do that kind of stuff before you set out.
We've picked up a couple short bows off of those lizards, or at least one of the lizards. I remember.
Now he's also small.
It's a short bow. Would it just be a longbow for him, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah,
So you can shoot farther with it.
yeah, fair Fair enough. No,
It just looks
same
farther
like
to him.
increments is the- as it, like, we'll
Nah,
just,
I know. It just looks farther to him. He's like, wow, that's a big arrow. I could picture him with like a little tiny hand crossbow. It's more annoying than damaging.
I mean, yeah, I don't think you guys have found him yet. Though.
No. But he looks like a Murph weapon. Like, I feel like it's like the noisy cricket from Men in Black. Like, he hands it to me to take a shot. I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna break this damn thing. It's got like a rubber band for a string. Shit sits.
Fuck, what is the range? I don't know.
It's 60.
60, 6120?
Yeah. Not sure about the max, but the min is 60.
Okay, he's got a short bow for him.
Okay. Gotta take a look.
So he's got short sword, sling, daggers. I believe he has 2 daggers. Important for throwing purposes.
And does he have a double wielding buff or no?
He's a sidekick, so they don't quite get all of the
Okay.
like the player shit. What I did with him was gave him tool proficiencies because he's essentially here to like try and fill in some gaps for you guys if some of you aren't here, kind of thing. I'm gonna approach these guys like hirelings and like OSC. Technically, they would get a percentage of your experience if they were there. I'm not gonna fuck with that, but I am gonna. They're not gonna be the same level as you guys. Like, you guys are all level 2. Murph is not. They will not be able to be the same level as you guys because you're supposed to be the heroes, the adventurers. You know what I mean? We don't want a bunch of like add-on NPCs who are taking away the spotlight. Even though you guys do a good job of folding them in. I totally forgot the initial question. I'm sorry.
I think it was really we were just trying to figure out who we were taking with us and how we were going to divvy up playing them.
Fair enough.
And who had what equipment.
Yeah, I think that was really my biggest concern. I haven't seen Killian fight yet, and I don't think we found too much magical stuff. As far as, like, staves and scrolls and stuff.
Killian actually has a hand crossbow.
What?
Yeah.
I like her even more.
Hand crossbow, dagger.
Oh, yeah, she
You
does.
guys should all be able to open it up.
Yeah.
She's got Detect Magic, Mage Armor, and Magic Missile as spells as well.
Okay.
Knows 3, she can cast 2. Cantrips is free.
Ooh. Did you move that around?
Okay.
Are you adding stuff to Magic Missile? Okay.
I was not, but I am now.
Oh, okay, no, I was reading about her stuff and then it
Range is probably 100.
screen changed and I was like, oh god, what did I do?
It is... Oh, that's why I have that there. It's not actually an attack. It is 3d4.
Bitch got 5 health, though. I'm gonna have to keep her safe.
What's her health?
5? She's got 5 hit points.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-mm. Trust me, she won't. I'll give her all the CPR.
Oh.
So Magic Missile is an auto hit. You, at first level, you shoot 3 of them. They automatically hit whatever you send them to. You can target multiple creatures. They do 1d4 flat each missile.
I like it.
It doesn't seem like much, honestly, but it can be fucking brutal, especially when you've already got somebody who's fucked up and is trying to get away. It's got good range. It is an automatic hit. It can be useful. That's all I'm saying. Other than that, yes, her Constitution and Strength are in fact both -1. So The real wafy. Okay, so Murph is definitely going. Killian and Blue's going. Henry? Are we taking Henry along?
Yeah, let's take Henry too. He needs to see some action.
Who playing Henry?
Well, I feel like you have to, unfortunately.
Man.
It's not. It's not. It's
I'll
a.
play Henry.
It's just a thing now.
No, again. I'll do the role playing for all of them.
No,
I'm talking about mechanics, like the character sheet shit, what they do in combat.
yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I don't want to do. You guys want the advantage, you take the responsibility. I gotta run all the other shit. Feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
He's there if you want him. Plus, the last time I ran an NPC for you, he died, so.
Yeah, well, you know, if I was Haycon, I wouldn't have charged right in. But also, that's something Haycon would have done, so I'm not even mad about it.
Haycon was blind and didn't have any range weapons. He was a human in the dark, couldn't see anything, ran towards the one thing he could see. With his club.
Again, like I said, I didn't hate the way that went down. Sucks, but
Fair enough.
made sense.
Yeah. Poor Haycon.
Poor Haycon. May get us all shirts made. My dudes.
What up, dudes?
That's gonna have like an L in there. All right. Enough dilly dally, huh? Shall we start marching?
Okay, we're taking everybody. We are going to the Legates Manor. This is realistically, I think, somewhere around 6 turns of movement at slow speed. It's about an hour. You guys can go faster than that, should you choose to.
Trigger me.
What?
Who was doing the arrow there? That you
That's me. I'm measuring. So that would have been go up to about here, really well.
It's about 8 either way, whether you cut it. I noticed that with the hexes, it does a real good job of like adding in sideways and diagonals. Like if you go straight across, it'll still count the sideways and diagonals in there.
Yeah. All right. 8 turns to get there. Following that is again at slow speed. That will give you advantage on perception checks and things like that. Less chance on being surprised.
Yeah.
Obviously has the benefit or the downfall of taking you much longer to get somewhere. Normal speed, you would still be able to get the checks and everything. What do you guys want to do?
I want to stroll in like we own the place.
Just straight up normal speed?
I mean, I'm just bouncing that off of everybody. Oh wait, are you talking about? Oh, I thought we showed up already.
We want to go.
No. Yeah. I meant when we get there. Sorry, this miscommunication.
You want to go slow?
Yeah, I have to
I
give.
think with all of the movement going on in town, it was part like with everyone settling in and doing all that stuff in warehouses and stuff. We might be fine to move at normal speed up until we get to the trees and then slow it down.
I mean, realistically, it's going to shave maybe 10 minutes off our time, but I have to give Killian a piggyback ride the whole way, so either way, I'm going a little slow. I just like, come on, get on. Like I'm on all fours, like just settle up.
You smell like cheese farts and garlic. Get away from me.
I just start crying because I miss Haycon. Just reminds me of garlic.
He told me he hated you.
He was joking.
He never joked. All right. Do we have a? We say normal up to the trees and then slow.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Sure.
Just because there's enough activity in town, I feel like we would be safe.
It would take us 40
Well, that
minutes,
could
about
be
40, 50 minutes to get
super-
there still.
Wrong.
Okie dokie.
It's crazy to think
Did you
that,
say
like,
something about perception checks?
I did. However, I behind the screen rolled for random encounters for that, and none came up. So, unless you guys decide to deviate from your course some way along the way, as opposed to going straight to the Legates, you are able to progress there in 45 minutes or an hour. What time do you leave? That's the last thing I need. I'm sorry.
8 a.m.
After breakfast.
All right.
The sun just came above the clouds.
I was going to say after breakfast, so what, 8:30?
I didn't eat this morning.
like speaking, it was like 7:30, and I'd say like half an hour to an hour to get like everyone ready.
Yeah.
So 9:30 you arrive at the plateau, top of the plateau. Okay. It is currently 9:11. Good deal.
Does this go here? Is that the right spot?
Yes, I believe so. Let me double check I have this right.
Are you moving a rowboat?
Someone just put a rowboat in our path.
Did we bring a boat?
You never know when you gotta make a quick getaway. It's flooding out there.
I mean, that would be a hell of a journey. Like, you know, the roads are
We'll
flooded.
just
Use the
under
rowboat down.
the rowboat. So our heads stay dry.
It's like that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean where they're underwater.
Six of us just under a rowboat.
Thinking about my doorbell. When you gonna ring it? When you gonna ring it? All right. So let me set up a few things here on my side of things. Da wird faster. I hide it soon. I tried at one point to like prepare a bunch of different random stuff where you guys might end up going and doing, and like I always kind of do that at the beginning of one of these, just so I have like some stock maps and stuff like that kicking around. Quickly realized that there's really genuinely no point in it. Yes.
I know you're doing some background stuff, but if you have a mind for it, I'm curious kind of if you pick up anything new from all of these like big house, like the big empty houses. Well, because this is the first time we've walked through the row of them proper, as opposed to just kind of looking. So I have to assume that like second half from like the split in the road, we did a bit of a wander and some checking out.
Okay. If you do a wander and checking out stuff, that affects the time that you arrive, and that's cool. That's fine. If you guys want to put your tokens on the map and let me know where you want to search and poke around, we can do that.
Oh, I
That's
was
no
more
problem.
curious about like even just like kind of from the street as we walk by, you know, naturally you kind of look around and
A casual eye drive by. Yeah, no, I'm okay with that.
Up in here, Midian.
Oh,
You're gonna be
No, I'm hiding in the bushes.
hiding any post up in any bushes. That's where you guys would come from, is the stairs here.
Okay, fine.
This is a nice affluent square that you come up on. A lot of the roads that you guys were on down at ground level, like around the bay, were more gravel and like hard packed earth. Up here, you're actually seeing what appears to be worked flagstones. The houses here seem to mostly be two-story, though they look just as dilapidated as everything you had seen on the ground. They are of better quality, almost through and through. Many of them have fences. There is what remains, there appears to be the remains of small gardens and sheds behind, whether they're actually like for agricultural purposes or perhaps servants' quarters. There's no way to tell. There is in fact, a well at the center of the square, and there is large swaths of blood that coat the flagstones around it. It is old and dried, or would have been if it weren't raining today. So now you've actually seen like faint red in the puddles that are forming there. The flagstones dip down slightly around the well, so there's some kind of fair assumption that a good amount of this blood is now going down into the well through the seepage. Any questions?
Yeah, has everybody else dragged their thing off?
No, I can't.
Okay, I was like, I don't see anybody near me.
I'm trying to drag mine and it's bringing literally everyone. Or like everything.
Did it bring me?
Alright.
If you guys are going to fuck around up here, start up here.
Oh, okay. From the stairs, that's what you meant. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, can I go in these bushes?
Yeah.
No, I'm near Killian. Get away from her, Logie.
Is that everybody who we're missing?
Oh, thanks.
Alright.
My sweet stupid boy.
This is
Why
Operation.
not just like click and drag?
Strainu's already out there.
There we go. No, I was looking for Fink.
Oh, Finkle. I forget about him sometimes.
My sweet baby idiot.
He's dumb. Still humming that parade song as you guys troop through the rain.
The entire way.
It sounds,
The Ansco
it
marching
sounds
on,
suspiciously like the Ansco marching, yeah.
So as we stroll into town here, I think I would make it known to the group that obviously there's bloodstains and things if they haven't seen them themselves, but I think we should at least, try to peek into some windows, not necessarily knock on doors and announce our, self, but just, what the fuck's going on here? Like, is everybody, it's a little quiet, so I might walk over to this house very gently and, give it a quick peek in the window, see if I see anything.
Roll a perception for me, please.
Okie dokie.
Hooky dooky.
If I can. My tiny little screen here. Yeah, there it is. Perception. Oh, I see just about half of what I could see.
Some of the glass is broken out of one of the windows to the side. The main door is not gaping open, but is definitely ajar. You can see smashed ceramics and things like that on the floor inside, but nothing moving.
So pretty normal. Okay. Does anybody else want to fucking walk with me here? Are we all just gonna hang out in the goddamn? Maybe a big strong paladin.
Right, the one with the sigil on his ring.
Killian's like.
Go up here. I would like to try to blend into these bushes and just keep an eye on everything around me.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
Are you I mean,
Are you trying to?
doing it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're trying to
As
stealth.
far as I can tell, you're essentially setting yourself up as a sentry, right?
Yes. I would like to set myself up as a sentry.
If you want to stealth, go ahead and roll a stealth roll. You think you're stealth? I am stealth. He says,
literally-
it's
so
like
good.
3 leaves in front of him.
he rubbed dirt on his forehead and
Oh,
stands out in the open.
I had to climb the bushes to be all stealth,
rolled a
and
one.
just tripped and just fell into the bushes.
I know. It's indicated by the red, yeah.
You fell into the bushes.
You are in the bush.
There's prickers in here.
This is a Pokemon.
I would just like to just keep my eye out for everyone.
Okay.
And did my health go up for sleeping?
You would have to use a hit die. Actually, Logie, I think you're in a similar spot.
Hit that?
I mean, did
Yeah.
all right, so
It was negligible, though. You were, one down?
I was under the
Oh,
impression
I
that
I updated myself to the level 2, and it automatically took me to the max HP
We're just gonna
for level 2.
fucking wave it. You guys have rested. There was mages or clerics and stuff around. There was 2 clerics.
bullshit.
Torvar was there.
19.
that's what I was under the impression that they had.
Yeah, Logie,
heal time.
you'd be good too, Logie.
Okay.
From the book incident.
Yeah.
Everyone's locked and loaded.
Okay, Logie had actually moved Claire, so I'm going to deal with that real fast.
Yeah,
Okay.
Logie takes note that the 2 of them are looking over in that house, and Logie decides he'll try to see what he can find over there, investigate and see if there's the door ajar, more cracked windows.
Well, this perception.
Yep, Superption.
-1.
His eyes fucking glow.
He does. It's the eyes that keep her set it off. You stand there, kind of leaning back and forth, trying to look in here. There is a bit of sun, but again, it's overcast and it's rainy today, so the shadows inside the houses are deep. And as you're kind of looking back through, the mess of the curtains and the broken glass, you see something that you are actually quite familiar with, and it's the flash of, water on a green scale. All right.
Well, before I walked into this.
No, hold on.
clearing,
No, hold on a second. Because shit just... I gotta figure out how this is gonna go here.
Shit just got real.
It's still Logie.
No, I just asked the first question, but I got steamrolled and I'm annoyed.
I don't care. Like I do, but also like this is pretty free form, and everybody else moved, and that's an important thing to deal with. Midian, go back to where you were.
Oh, sorry, I was exploring.
Logie, what do you do? You see a flash of green scale in the interior of this house in the darkness.
As I'm like still like kind of like slowly leaning back, like still looking around, but I see that and I lean back a little bit further, kind of like half turning my head towards Strainu and Finkle, like whispering, like enough to be heard, like we're not alone at all. These guys got skills.
These guys got scale.
Strainu.
Well, before we wandered off into the clearing, I was hoping to is it a perception check or something to ensure that we're kind of like alone in this area? And I was also hoping to remind the group that as dwarves, Finkle and Strainu have stone cunning.
Oh, okay, first off, fair point. However, had you guys walked in here and there had been any obvious monsters, I would have let you know. The investigation of the houses with perception checks is exactly what you're talking about, but it's in a more pointed and adventure-forward manner.
That's why Loki looked back and said,
Right, clued in. As far as the stone cutting thing, legit point. I want to say that it's normally used in context of like dungeons and temples, but fair, the area is made out of that. So what would you like to know regarding, how would you like to use dwarven stone cutting in this instance?
Well, my initial instinct was the bloody well in the middle of everything. But since Logie has now gone to this house and is communicating to me that we are not alone, can I how's it is it if I try to use stone cutting on like one of these houses made of stone, am I going to get any information from that in terms of like an additional level of perception?
This is not a roll. It's more of a skill kind of thing. You'd kind of need to tell me what you were looking for here. Can somebody mute? I don't know who's moving around.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Tommy, maybe?
It's coming out of your headphones, Paul.
Oh, that is Danny in the background, but I was hearing something else. It's gone now.
I think to clear the air, like having used stone cutting with glowy a little bit, Claire, stone cutting isn't like something that like you're going to be able to see, like you'll know someone walked through there or something, or like it's more or less like you'll be able to tell like what type of stone it is and like how it was carved type stuff, like if there was like a secret passage.
Stone cutting 5e.
Can I just click the button?
Whenever you make an intelligent history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill, and it double your proficiency bonus to the check instead of your normal one.
Okay.
Do you have any history skill?
Yes, actually.
It's doubled now. However, what's your inquiry?
Yeah, that's my point. Is like, why do you want to use that?
Like, yes, it's a well made out of stone. This is not abnormal in any way, shape, or form. Yes, there's like stone on the like tiles, but I'm not sure what you're trying to discover more than anything. And I'm not trying to shit on your attempt here. I'm trying to understand like what you want out of this.
I kind of figured where there is like a well in the middle of a bunch of houses, it can at least give me like a history, obviously a history, but not what it's made of, but maybe when. So like how old these buildings are, and maybe, well, since you said it's dried blood, but could I at least get a sense of like
it would have been, but
how long it's been abandoned?
It's raining. The investigation of the blood is a totally separate thing that has nothing to do with dwarven stone cutting. For that, I would take maybe a survival or a nature check, neither one of which is happening right now. Stone cutting I'm cool with because you would be able to essentially, like, as you're looking over the scene, your dwarven eyes are picking this kind of stuff out. What I can tell you, because I think that this is what you're getting at, is that most of no, go back.
No. Okay, sorry.
Most of what you're seeing here as far as this construction to your dwarven eyes is telling you that not only was this all done about the same time, which was probably about 200, or maybe within the last 150 years, with what you know about the expedition, roughly lines up with, say, the arrival of the third expedition. If you want more than that, go ahead and roll a history check.
Yeah, that's more kind of what I would like. How
The timing of this construction, from what you can see from the way it's laid out and the wear on the stone, suggests that it happened within the last 150 years and is of, like, expedition origin. If you want more, I want to roll.
I'm gonna say now, especially what I'm curious about is would stone cutting assist me and maybe figuring out how long this area has been in disarray.
I don't think so.
Would I get any of that information?
I can see the usage for that in the future. I am going to tell you, though, that it looks like the timeline on the general wear and tear and dilapidation of what you're seeing here seems to line up with what you saw lower in the bay, which seems to suggest that something happened all at around the same time that has affected the populace at the same time.
Okay.
There's no abnormal signs of wear and tear here. It might be a little bit more advanced considering the fact that it's on a plateau, so the weather it experiences might be a little bit stronger. Like most of the shutters and things like that are gone because it's right next to an ocean and there's high winds. Like that kind of thing is to be expected, I feel, though, just given geography, that's a word now. Fighting for it.
Okay.
We cool?
Geography. Yeah, I think you've answered what I wanted to answer. So
Okay.
in that case,
Logie,
okay,
as you're trying to take a couple of steps like past Logie, as he's like standing there kind of doing like the peak dance like the neighbor kid would do when trying to figure out if you're home, you know, you're like going to take a step past him, like walking towards that well, like, I want to know more about this, and he leans back and says, hey, I'm not sure we're alone.
Like through the faint glint of the sun peeking through these clouds, there's some scales shining off.
A
Might
flash
be
of
delivered.
scale.
I feel like Kikatrix
do
would
you
perk
think
up.
it's something worthy of pursuit?
He's like, gimme.
So far as I know, they don't notice me or any of us, although I'm not sure if I kicked a hornet's nest yet, but I'm more than okay just backing up.
Can I have... Wait,
This house, at least.
if, so, how many spell slots does Killian have? And Detect Magic would be a spell, right?
Yes, and she knows 3 spells. She can cast 2, any combination of them you want.
But wait, I thought those were cantrips, it says in her thing.
No, cantrips are unlimited. She probably knows 3 of those.
Okay.
As long as it's within the action economy, she can use those as many times or as often as she wants.
Right, so Fireball
As far
and
as
Chill Touch are
first level
cantrips.
spells, like Detect Magic, is a first level spell. She knows all 3 of the spells that are listed there, but she can only use 2 of them a day. So if you use Detect Magic, that's one of them gone. You could use it again later, but then you're out of
Yeah,
spells.
I gotcha. I just wasn't sure exactly how many spell shots they had. I mean, she's Mind Control. I feel like I should throw a Detect Magic up there.
I kick a trick sitting in his bush with his 2 leaves on his head. Looks over because he's playing Sentry and sees Strainu and Loki chatting about something that looks stressful. So I pull my bow and just ready in action. And can I roll stealth again to try to put myself like under a branch at least?
I'm gonna say no, I think, on that. You would not know how well you were hidden or not. Like, you don't know that you rolled a 6.
Or that you weren't seen tripping into the bushes.
Right. Like, that it kind of, like, I get where you're coming from. That's more metagamey side of things. I think I'm going to say no on that one. You ready your bow, though? I don't have an issue in the world with that.
Okay.
Logie, will you make a dexterity saving throw for me, buddy?
And so it begins.
Perhaps thanks to your curiosity in the window, but you see that glint little flash of light almost seem to elongate, and it's coming towards you quickly. Perhaps some instinct makes you kind of give like a half step, like to the left, and the arrow, what turns out to be an arrow, flashes right between you and Strainu and into the bushes, like flashing back towards Kettle. Stay in the spot that you were at, please.
But good role playing.
Okay. And with that, mon frères, select your token and roll initiative. Please and thank you.
Whoa!
Can we,
Tommy!
Actually rolled high.
Mitch, can you find some quiet battle music for us?
Lunabot is down right now. We have to get something else, unfortunately. I mean, I can check it. I haven't checked it today, honestly.
Oh, I don't want a 17. I don't like that.
Wait, do we even have a music bot in here?
I don't know.
Yeah. I should. It's like the Lunabot or whatever.
Let's see here. No, we don't.
Isn't that Lunabot? Or is that the
Oh,
one
I
that
got.
was there?
You know what? We got. We do have Lunabot in here. It was down last time.
It says it's here. It's just idle.
Okay, I gotta set up something real fast. I genuinely thought you guys were gonna go straight to the Legates, that's why I was like poking around. So give me a second to set up this next thing. This combat is probably gonna be what we do tonight. Throwing that out there. It's 9:30 now. I figure we've got an easy 11, maybe an 11:30 in us. So if you need to use the bathroom, you need to get a drink, you want to smoke a cigarette or something, do it now. I'd like to be back by 9:40, and we can go with this.
We gonna be grinding.
It was to understand. You guys seem to enjoy combat. Like it's always interesting to find that balance in what everybody wants. But at the end of the day, like I've been pretty negative on the 5e, and I'm aware of that. And I'm trying to recognize the places where it's really strong, and where it's really strong is as a hex combat simulator, frankly, or a square combat simulator. So that's what we're gonna fucking play.
I'm kind of excited because I'm just so used to, I think, playing like a magic user and avoiding combat at all costs. But now that I'm playing like this paladin, that's
Yes!
with the warhammer,
Swing your hammer! Swing your hammer!
So you got some magics now too, like.
Yeah, detect the undead.
Oh, it didn't let me take all of the spells that we had talked about.
It won't again, and that's because we're on fucking Roll20. If I bought the books through Roll20, yeah, if I bought the books through Roll20, we would be able to like automatically put everything in there. But I haven't because I refuse to buy any more D&D anything ever. I think. Yeah, they're just not. I don't like them since they went to Hasbro. I don't agree with their business practices. I'm not super sold on the system as it is. Again, trying to embrace it, trying to be positive, but not going to spend any more of my money on it.
Yeah, Lunabot's giving me issues. I have to find a new one.
Okay. So, yep, go do your thing. I'm going to go burn one. This is probably going to be bad. Let's have fun.
It's probably going to be bad?
Yeah.
Yep. Shit. Good thing we got Homegirl with her 5 HP.
She's got a meat shield of Midian.
There's 8 of you.
True.
What the?
It's going to be chaos.
Hey, man, some of them fucking lizards better be level 1, too.
I kind of suspected that
Can't fucking...
that this might happen, so I kind of had a thing set up for it, but you never really know.
This is my fault. I was just curious and was like, shouldn't we be like making notes and stuff for the cat?
This, for the record, is your fault.
I know.
You could have walked right through this. All right, I'm
I
gonna...
know. I even have notes of all the questions I wanted to ask homie.
We're gonna be fine, Strainu. Quit freaking out. They're just overgrown iguanas. Maybe.
Some of them are bigger than others.
They all have cloacas to exploit. No.
How cool it is to
It blows my mind how I have a +5 in stealth and only get a 1.
The dice tell the story, my friend.
tripped into some fucking bushes.
You forgot to tie your toes.
Like I'm a master hunter, you know what I mean? And like, tell you what I am, a master at arrow wasting.
Master baiter.
Yeah, a lot.
You like went in the bushes to hide. You entered perfectly. You were completely stealthed. This is how your dice roll actually went. But you got in there, realized no one could see you, thought no one could see you, and whipped out your
Started
dagger.
masturbating.
Yeah, just fucking. You found some like old feathers in there or something, just rubbed them all over your face, and you're just laying backwards, just pleasuring your half-orc cock in the middle of these bushes. And everyone's like, "The fuck is he doing in there?" Like, we can see you, and you're so like just in the moment that you're. All you hear is like a flashbang noise going off in the background. Just your eyes are in the back of your skull. You're staring at your brain. The lizard body. Oh, it was divine. But Killian's finally getting on top of my shoulders because she's like completely creeped out by you. Like she's like, and I was like, "You're supposed to ride me backwards. Get off. You're not on my face." Like, and she's like, "Shh, shh, 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 shh."
I don't think that's what she said.
No, she didn't say anything. She just shushed me to accept it. So I'm wearing like a Killian COVID mask right now.
So let me tell you, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How is a guy that's in stealth supposed to protect her?
I'm not in stealth.
I know you're not, but like you're supposed to be.
No, I'm not. We're exploring fucking buildings because fucking Pally bitch over here wants to go fucking look at shit we shouldn't be looking at.
Yep. It's okay.
Sorry for trying
This
to
is
put
your
it
fault.
in.
You're goddamn stone cunning.
So like, when were these rocks
Hey, I
made?
mentioned wanting to look around, and y'all fucking went for it.
Yes,
Logie over here
I-
sticking his nose into houses.
I don't remember being asked. He just paused like, "Yep, all right, that's the thing we're doing." And then he specifically said, "This is your fault."
Well, I said, "Oh, I feel like this is my fault. We should have just gone straight to the Leggett," and he was like, "Yep,
Yep.
yep.
It's okay.
100%
I need more
your
claws.
fault."
I need more claws.
None of this is my fault.
No.
Well, if your girlfriend dies,
We didn't say it was your fault.
Dude, no one's gonna die. Calm down, dude. I got arrows for all their cloacas. I won't even go stealth once.
Gigatrix, it is your turn. You've
sir.
seen an arrow flash out of this window at Logie.
I only see 4 people in the turn order and not any of the NPCs either.
Oh, fucking
For
NPCs.
Vang.
I know. I'm
Did you
just
roll
just before we
Killian?
get going. I don't.
No, you're right. We gotta add the NPCs in. Are you guys rolling for them?
Is it just one
I already
one
rolled
d20?
Vang.
No, same thing. Just like
She has a thing.
just like you guys do. Yeah, select a pawn.
It's weird. So, Mitch, on our end, it's weird, but like under
Kinda in
where
the
there's
middle.
armor class, HP, and speed, right very close to the top, there's like a little D20 that says.
Oh, I got it. Yep.
INIT.
I see it now. I thought that was, dude. For some
Yep.
reason, my brain read intellect when I read that the first time.
I did too. No, I kept staring at it and was like, "Why is there an intelligence save?"
Yeah. Okay. Totally
Okay, so
see
that's
that now.
Killian, you got Finkle, Claire.
I already did. He had a 16.
Was he in there?
I think I got a 17 and he got a 16.
Yeah, Finkle does have a 16 for sure. Claire did get a 17.
I did Strainu
He's
before he did Fang.
he's right under Dragonborn Heavy Infantry. He's right under Grim.
Yep. Strainu got a 17 and Fink got a 16.
Oh, okay. I see what.
Yep. No,
Well, I
mine's
see
up in the
2
black.
Strainus in here.
He was up in the black box, and I've got Fink in like one of the little red square boxes.
Yeah, Straunu's definitely 17, no lies, and Finkle is 16.
Okay. Cool with that. So you're going to see some pop in here real fast, but I'm going to use the numbers you guys generated. Did that put him in here?
Yeah, I think I wound up in the middle of all of your.
Finkle was 16.
Fink was
Yep.
16, Strainu was 17.
Looks like Straunu's in there as 16 right now.
Yeah, I'm going to have to reorder it. He showed up as 16 initially. I just changed Strainu to 17. There were 2 Strainus. Don't know why. We need Henry the Cow. It's Henry's little bitch ass head. Alright. And all Schmurfy poo. Just Smurf. Okay. Descending. Okay, Tommy, it is your turn. You've seen this arrow flash out. That's what you got so far.
Alright. So, seeing this arrow kick tricks, he will say, "Boys, I think we've got some company."
Breaking all stealth that he had.
All the stuff.
Puts his cack away real fast. Yeah.
I stand fast. I hold my bow. This is a fence over here, correct? I don't know how to ping.
Just select the cursor in the top left of the screen and then hold, you want to hold click where you want to ping.
Yeah. Is this a fence right here?
Appears to be.
Yes.
Alright, and then I would like to hop over there and pull my bow and ready the bow.
You already had it ready.
Well, I moved. When you're not gonna walk over there.
Nah, you can totally walk with the bow
I
drawn.
feel like you mean something different when you say ready the bow, and I think I need you to clarify.
I put an arrow in my bow with the neck of the arrow in the string, and am
You
ready
knock
to
the bow.
pull it
I'm not gonna arrow.
at the moment. Notice.
And that's your turn. Okay.
I don't know what
I'm maybe I should be clear. You can ready an action. So when you say ready your bow to my DM brain, that means you're essentially readying an action to fire your bow. But how this works is it's an if then function. So if something comes out that door, then I am going to fire an arrow at it. However,
Okay.
because of the if-then function, if it comes out at another door, you don't fire that arrow.
Okay.
Okay?
Where is the door? Is that right next to just next to
The
Logan's
door on this building is on. You don't know.
on the opposite side.
There's a window here,
Okay.
and you can see a door here, and the door on this building is here. There's a door down here, and a door here.
Can I?
Sorry, my mouse is broken, so trying to manipulate the map is
How many squares
really
can I?
annoying.
I believe 30 or
Teleportation.
Can
no,
I,
it was
I know.
can I actually go try to like stealth into these bushes over here?
Yes, no problem with that.
And that means press the stealth button. Right?
It does indeed. I should start rolling those for you so you don't actually know what they are. I like that idea, but I hate it at the same time because it's like the whole point of this is, as a player is to fucking roll dice.
But doesn't it have to pass their perception check?
Their
Their base perception.
Their
Okay.
passive
Yeah.
perception, yes.
But we don't know what that could
Unless,
be.
right, you've got no idea. Now,
Yeah.
what I can tell you is that like it's the basic for everything is base 10 plus your wisdom modifier, and then if you have like skill ranks in perception, you get those as well. So
Yeah.
like it could be anywhere from like 9 to 16
Yeah.
on average, I would say, unless you're dealing with like some high level shit.
That's one thing I really liked about Baldur's Gate is that like
It handles that really well.
It did, yeah, but it also kind of ruins like the RP of it because like you don't know, like now you don't know if you're stealth. Like I kind of like that where like but like the whole all right, you think you're stealth, like you very well could be.
Right. It's if I was doing it secretly, I could just if I said you think you're stealth, it could mean anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't know or not know.
So like realistically, when you say like I want to roll perception on that, it should be me rolling it. Because, like, if you roll a 4 and I'm like, there's nothing in there, you're like, I think there's something in there, and I rolled a fucking 4. I just did really bad. Somebody else is like, oh, I want to roll perception on it too. Like, in a normal world, they wouldn't necessarily know that there was anything up in that. That's all, you get into metagamey shit at that point, right? But also, I don't want to make all your fucking rolls for you, so I'm upfront about this shit, and I trust you guys to not abuse the meta. I think my wife is going to bed. Let me give her a kiss real fast.
Good night, Danny.
Buenas noches, Danny.
I have returned. So you move across and you stealth. Stealth is an action for you, by the way, so that is your turn. Okay. And you shouted, correct?
Yes. Well, I shouted over there and then I moved over here.
Yes, but you still broke the general silence of the area by
Yelling
shouting.
with a voice.
Right.
Yeah.
As a result of that, the door here next to you opens up, or is kicked open rather, and a lizard folk that you have seen before, one of the more brawny, melee-focused ones, comes trooping out, looking back and forth, just to see what he can see. And he does, unfortunately, see you in the bushes. He pulls a javelin off of his back and, like, roars, like, pushes his head up in the sky and, like, "Wah!" and then jumps towards you, like, into the garden. And that is his turn. Midian, it is to you.
I go, Killian, get back!
She looks at you like,
I'm gonna go a little closer to her. Actually, hang on, before I move. Okay, guys, that's acceptable. I'm gonna go more like bushes this way, though. That's still well within my 6. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5. So I still got 1. And then, seeing the only valuable target right here, right now, because Midian loves to sink arrows into things. I'm going to. Is that Lizard Man engaged in Tommy right now? It's like he hasn't swung yet, but would that be still a sneak attack? Because he's focused on Tommy, right? Or Kikatrix? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll whap a short bow into him real quick here.
Let me, sneak attack, ranged. Let me just... Yep, okay. I wanted to double check, but like the first thing that popped up was, yes, you're reading the rules right. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, because I know, like, if they're engaged, he said he just saw Tommy and jumped at him, so I wasn't sure.
No, I mean, he's within threat range, like that 5 feet. He would be assumed to, I mean...
Be focused.
He's not flanked, but he is for your purposes. You know what I mean?
Okay. I just wanted to know, so I should click it. So.
Yeah, yes. The sneak attack is viable.
All right, letting her rip. No fancy frill work here. His ass is facing the house, so we'll just get that in there.
Hits.
So, start him off with a...
Pull out the old notebook. Should have done this already. But now they begin. This is kind of the best part of this. Fuck, I don't have a pen. How disappointing.
I don't have a pen. How disappointing. Is that you, Logie? Was that you? Oh, we can all see that.
Yeah, I know. It's just I'm not familiar with like the distance.
It's
I don't want to like
you're like,
assume that I'm alright.
you're like, well, I'm well within sword range. This lizard.
I break out the measuring tape like the lizard, like, hold this. Like, move back.
Ties a string to a rock.
What's Paul? Are you back yet?
Yeah.
What's the range on like? Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna even ask. It doesn't see if it says it first. I was gonna say on like fireballs and shit like that. Is that the same basically, or?
Roughly like 1 to 120.
Oh, I just realized you can double click the fucking screens and they go into like a tiny little toolbar. Yeah, like if you double click the name, like yeah.
Oh my god, I love you.
Yeah, dude, that's so nice. Yeah, it says range 120. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I answered my question. Cool.
Okay, so do you have anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I would like to use my cunning action and try stealth. I mean, I moved to the bushes, so I imagine like I'm gonna lay down, kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you think you're That's just gonna be the line I'm gonna
Yeah. And that's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a number in my head like 10's bad, like 11's okay. Like
the meta breakdown is that if you beat a 15, unless something is actively looking for you, you're probably safe. Anything else, fucking maybe.
I find, as I go stealth, I find the branches that Tommy was looking for and actually get behind them.
This is what he was after.
I see where he was going. Yeah. He's like 10 feet off. Like.
I wish you guys understood how much actually needs to be done behind the scenes here.
I think we all fully do and appreciate you immensely, even though we give you a lot of shit all the time.
I expect and love the shit, actually.
Yeah, I take it all back now, you cocky asshole. So.
I would. Anybody who would DM me would have a fucking miserable time with it. All right, you are done, sir. So, to the house that you wisely perhaps just moved away from, you hear another guttural scream.
Yeah, I figured as much.
As yet another one comes out, kicks open the door.
No, she's not. Leave the fucking girl alone. She's a fighter, dude.
He gets out here and is also looking around. He, however, has weapons in hand and is prepared. He has a javelin in each fist, and he turns towards Strainu and thrusts one. Let's see here.
Who's playing Murph? Did we decide that?
I don't know.
Oh my God,
I don't
guess.
think anybody actually went for Killian either. I think you guys all quietly decided that I was going to continue doing that.
So
For
between
some godforsaken reason, I accepted it.
well, I think someone should still move Henry and make the decisions, but I think if you just do the voice lines, obviously, perfectly okay. But either Tommy or Logie. All right, in my opinion, Tommy should take Murph because Logie and Henry kind of have like a thing going on. We don't want to
Right.
step on his toes. He says right.
Claire, does that hit? I'm not sure what your AC actually is. It
My
could
AC
be
is
20.
18.
Okay.
18.
6 damage. Think.
Fuck.
Oh, the ripper.
You're fine.
Better once I get my turn.
You're fine.
He puts the other one in hand and finishes his movement. Strainu, it is actually your turn.
I can't hit him from here, can I?
No, you'd have to move the 5 feet.
Okay.
But there's no, disadvantage for doing so. That's a totally doable thing.
One-handed warhammer because I have my shield.
That absolutely hits.
Damn!
Eee.
Someone's
That hurts.
pissed about it.
Checking that, and he kind of pulverizing the bicep of his free arm. He suddenly seems less pleased about his decision to come out here. Anything else, Claire?
No, it pretty much is just like I don't know. We just he checks in on Logie, and then all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of stuff happening, and then he takes a javelin, and he's just like shit, and just steps forward and swings the fuck out of it.
I respect that.
Yeah, that's actually a great response to that.
Barking is heard from the south, closer to the walls of the legate.
Oh no! You know what we haven't seen in a while?
And you poopy.
No!
Oh, yeah.
Finkle had to come with us.
The poopy is coming.
Hey.
He's running fast. Okie dokie. Finkle. Our buddy Finkle.
Finkle, while doing his best to not be distracted and terrified of the dog, because now he's absolutely terrified of dogs, does his best to just pretend that is not happening, but seeing as his person was just attacked, he's gonna rush and pretty much do the same thing with a one-handed battle axe.
Do
Did
it
I go?
to it, Lars. Yes, it just
Pretty
looks
slashing.
different.
Okay, I see it now. Okay.
Yep. It 8 fails to hit.
Forks.
Finkel, perhaps not rattled by the charging mastiff, whiffs the swing of his axe.
He just kind of does his best to not panic. He's doing his best.
That's all any of us can do, man.
I just realized while looking for my Warhammer, what I was looking for in stone cutting is actually the, what is it?
I see that
Divine Sense. That's what I was looking for. in my
Killian-
character sheet. I could have waited all of this. I'm sorry, gang.
Killian has a 3 on the initiative, and when I rolled for her, it gave her a 14, but then it rolled it again at the bottom under my shortbow attack as a 3. She has a 14 up the roll.
Oh, I do see that 14.
I was like,
no, that's cool. I can correct it. She's not up yet.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Okay.
She should be cool though, in order where she should.
Yeah, that's what's weird. It's she's in the right order, but
The same thing happened with Finkle, man. I'm
that's
not sure.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just wanna
Yeah.
rules
No, I
is
think when
rules.
we roll initiative on NPCs, we probably should roll for our characters.
Yeah, but
so
that
Paul
came
can
up-
Do that, and then let him do his DM thing, and then verbalize when we are rolling for NPCs, so we don't
Yeah,
get all
that's
confused.
Yeah, that's
and they
just
don't
weird
get
that
lost.
I didn't click it a second time. It came up after my short bow, in between the attack.
Oh, that is especially weird.
Yeah, that's the bizarre part.
No, I see 3 sneak, 6 piercing. Oh, it is down there. That is very strange.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Like a lag in it or something.
Dragonborn, I see.
Yep. This is another one of those heavies that you guys had previously seen and successfully slain, to your credit. He comes bursting out of this last house. He looks, if a half dragon barbarian man thing can look sleepy, he kind of does. He has a quite large spear grasped in both hands as he lumbers forward and has what appears to be another rather large sword over the shoulder. That is him, however. He is just on the way, and it is Killian's turn.
Okay. So let me ask you a question, Paul. As far as like mechanics work on like, so like let's say with Killian, I wanted to shoot a fireball into the window of that house to like set the house ablaze. Is that something I can do? Like right,
Fireball's not going to do it.
But would it maybe start a fire? No.
No,
But no
I
one
don't
has come
think
out
so.
of that
This
house
is like,
yet. So why
Which is why you would want to set it on fire.
Before you go in.
But we also have the intelligence that the legate is in one of
It's
these
raining
rooms.
outside the house.
It is also raining.
It's raining outside the house. It would be safe to assume that the inside of the house is dry.
You know what? If that's something that you want to do, we'll roll a percentile on it. What do you think a fair percentage of that she could blindly cast a firebolt into a largely dilapidated
Well,
house?
to humor
and
you, I
catch the
think
blaze? Also, in what time would you expect it to become a blaze in a rainy day that would cause either fire damage or smoke inhalation to an occupant before they escape?
Okay, well, after being successfully talked out of my idea that
I'm
I
not
had,
trying to talk you.
nope,
out of it.
I've been
I
talked
just
out of it.
want you to talk.
Yeah.
I love that you guys all think it rains inside of houses that are probably filled with hay and straw and animal skins and things like that. No, it
I'm
makes
not
perfect sense.
arguing. I asked you what you thought a fair
I-
percentage would be
I-
and in what time frame you think it would happen.
What I think is that it would at least set a blaze, causing whatever's in there to be like, oh shit, we should probably get out of this house. Right, that was my initiative. I, however, after thinking about the time frame and everything, do not want to do that anymore. Okay?
I feel like your assumption was fair.
Okay, because this isn't, an Art Deco mansion with metal everything. Okay? Okay. Yeah, it's so wet inside there. All right.
Maybe use stone cutting to see how long it would take.
That's rude. All right. That was a low blow.
It
All right.
also a stone house,
Speaking
so,
of-
like, it could smoke out the middle.
Speaking of low blows, I am going to magic missile the fuck out of this pup.
I
And
respect that.
yeah, because Killian, I'm assuming just she's more of a cat lady, cat girl. She's not really into the dog. Also, they're fast. So we're gonna go ahead and magic missile that.
That is 3d4.
I can't click it. Oh, I gotta roll it.
Yeah, you got to roll that one.
Yeah, but all three into that little sniffer. All right.
I think /R.
Oh, I can do 3.
4, right?
Yeah, yep. Boop, boop, boop. That's a decent jump.
That's a dead dog. Is what that is.
Yes.
Nice.
And I'm gonna look over and then as and Paul, I don't know if you want to do the voice for it, but she's gonna look over at Finkle and be like, "I'm so sorry." Like, I'm so sorry. And Finkle will be like, "I'm so sorry." Like,
He just like sobs a little bit. And I was like,
But-
thank you.
I understand.
I feel like she thinks she's done him a solid. Like it's more of a.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she actually likes Finkle.
Yeah. That's why I
We
like.
spent a lot of time together at the No Bog. She is aware of like how traumatized
He was
is
from
by
that,
having
yeah.
to kill that dog.
Yeah, I'm so
So her
sorry.
just like stepping out and doing that, he's just like, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for letting it die over there where I couldn't see it directly.
I didn't have to do it. I appreciate it.
We should have made Finkle kill it. We should have held it at 1 HP.
No, sweet baby.
Is someone playing Murph?
I think Tommy was going to. That's just because I think
No,
Logie
you-
Logie really wanted to play Henry the Kettle. He said he's got to get him
All
closer.
right, well that's six pound with
This is just something that they had talked
Yeah,
about.
I'll do it.
Logie, you're in initiative twice too. What was your actual initiative?
He was up there with us. I'm pretty sure.
Melee attack. Did we ever give him weapons before we left?
Grim was 7 originally, so he's right.
Okay, again, there's 2 Logies in there. There's one at 11 and there's one at 7.
Yeah, I don't
I thought he initially rolled a 7.
I don't see a
Yeah, I'm
second.
definitely the seven.
I don't
I
see
don't
a
see
second.
two.
that's
I just
fine.
see
Yeah.
the one.
I don't know. Maybe they're old ones from a previous combat.
That could be it, yeah.
Tracker. That might be what's going on here.
Alright,
Do you
Murph
need to
is
refresh?
going to step forward. 1, 2,
Murph has 5 squares because he's little.
3. He's gonna, let's see.
Claire and Finkle did too.
Yeah, and then he's gonna step
Oh,
forward
I
and
think
fire
no,
a
both
shot
can
at
fly.
this dude
Murph
with
also
a short
gets
bow.
sneak attack for that.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very nice.
Short. And then I'm gonna hit.
Oh, he came from behind the
He's
bush.
got a short sword, sling dagger, short bow.
Okay, it rolled twice because he's set to roll with advantage as default. The first one is the one that it counts, and it does not
Would
hit.
I have advantage on it though because the sneak attack?
No, you would have advantage on it if he was stealthed. However, he doesn't have the same advantage of Midian where he can use a bonus action for it. The sneak attack is just essentially extra damage as a result of the enemy being flanked. Like anytime when you're in an advantageous position, which I know is confusing phrasing, you can essentially, when the enemy is distracted, you can apply sneak attack. When you're stealthed, you can attack with advantage, which is roll twice, take the best. Cool? Okay. All right, so that's Murph. He has 2 squares of movement left if you want it. Tommy?
He misses and goes. Ugh.
Maybe
Back next to Killian.
maybe I should pull my sling out.
I don't think it matters. My rolls are broken.
I seem to recall you absolutely facing a bunch of shit when you actually switched to your...
Melee.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to do next time. So.
I picture him like anime charging up a Zephyr Strike and just fucking swirl swinding a fucking Dragonborn hand-to-hand combat.
Running.
And that's a dead dog.
Let's see. Sorry, I need a fucking lot not to do. And you want it done right, so I don't feel like a piece of shit when I eventually murder all of you.
No thanks.
Yeah, I'm here for you
Me
guys.
too. I'm becoming fond of Strainu.
That's the worst part about this shit. That, like, the longer you play him, the worse it's gonna be for me when I kill him, because I know that, like, it'll actually affect your psyche.
Nah.
And I mean that to all of you. Like, you lose a good character and it fucks you up a little bit. Okay, Murph is done.
There's ways
From
to
the
bring everything
house-
back, right?
Yeah, there is.
If I rest my case.
There absolutely is. It is expensive. and-
Those weasels?
Hell yeah, they're weasels. No, these are more slaver bros.
Yeah, I remember them.
Dire weasels.
They look kind of weaselly.
They are definitely weaselly. It's going to look like they're all pretty much moving at the same time because they are 10.
Let's think when he sees another dog.
Both slavers have nets out.
No.
Throw that
Excuse
out
me?
there. Yep. That's how that works.
He says, excuse me?
Okay,
Like,
Midian,
on
I've definitely got
floor,
2 in here
floor,
for
and then
you
the third
too.
floor?
Yeah, mine is
You're
definitely a 6 or a 17.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
that 18.
Logie, it is your turn, sir. Sorry for the wait. The end of
No.
initiative.
Oh no, I had
Okay.
18, I think, yeah. Tommy was 19, I was 18. Yeah, I only see the one for me, so I don't.
Yeah, I
must
got rid of
must
that
be
one.
old.
Okay, good to go, Logie.
Okay. I like side-eye Finkle and seeing like that there's another dog, and like I try to whisper like I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. With the dog, I aim for Eldritch Blast.
The perito, go for it. No surprise there.
Yeah, no surprise there.
Your fucking Eldritch Blast like goes in its mouth and comes out its fucking bunghole, dude. Like you just pour this dog out along the spine, and it like you know what I mean when I say it polaxes? Are you familiar with that? Like, and just like falls to the side. All things considered, it was an incredibly merciless death because this thing died fucking instantly. Would you like to move? No, it didn't.
I don't think it had time.
On that dog's next initiative, could you make him walk across the Rainbow Bridge? For us?
Kermit the Frog's on Rainbow.
Hey there, Mastiff, come on over. He missed you.
Well, he backs up a bit, not terribly far, but just bracing for close combat.
Yeah, out of net range.
Desperately does not want.
Fair enough. Out of the northern building comes another Marine. Hulking lizard folk. This guy has got a javelin in one hand and a spiked shield in the other. 15, 20, 25. He's going after Finkle, baby. Hits Finkle.
Don't you dare!
Hit Finkle?
Yeah.
Kill that little special son of a bitch. That's 4 damage for Finkle right there. Make sure you mark it on the sheet, please.
Kill that
I don't know.
special.
I can't control his like I can control the other one.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a screen of red text.
It's weird because it says can be edited and controlled by Paul R. and Claire. I'm just going to switch that one to all players. Save
No,
changes.
that's not what I want.
Oh,
I can edit it, but
that's
I
because
can't,
he's got the old. He's an NPC sheet. That's why it's happening. So he's got 10 minus 4. So he is at 6. Okay. Then she did not shoot a fireball in the building. Yeah, fair enough. Henry the Kettle. Somebody playing Logie? Are you stepping up for Henry there, buddy?
Yeah, I guess.
Thank God.
I could do it if you want. I don't mind.
I'm just for like his actions. It's maze and like sacred flame. I
Damn,
don't
Sacred
see
Flame
the
sucks.
range. Oh,
Sacred Flame will hit. Mace is 5 feet. Got to be up on it for that one. Inflict wounds is also touch.
Yes, which is a great skill.
Great skill for him.
Yeah, it's such a good skill for him. I didn't even think about that.
You don't know that he has inflict.
Well, he does.
Okay.
You say inflict wounds?
That's that like
That's
one.
exactly what you think.
Yeah, it's like it's an across. It's such a good skill for him.
Except it does it so much harder than you think. Dude, it's something like 3d10.
Yeah, it's
You just have to hit
disgusting.
it. Like, yeah.
We were talking before I built Strainu about how I never couldn't believe I hadn't played a cleric before. Damn.
Everybody says I'm crazy for main and cleric, but I think cleric is one of the most badass fucking. You get fucking medium and or heavy armor and shields. You get access to all the weapons.
And have heals.
You get decent fucking health pool. You get decent fucking skill set. You can go acolyte on top of it, so you can actually get some like knowledge skills and shit like that. And you get access to fucking divine spells on top of it. Like, dude, a cleric necromancer is terrifying.
Okay, maybe I'll double back to cleric once my paladin dies.
If
Eric, I'm so sorry. Henry's Kettle.
Now is like sacred flame like arranged. I don't
Yes.
see that. Okay.
Yes. Shadowheart has Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
It's the one that never hits for her.
Yeah.
Is Sacred Flame affected by the ring?
No, it is. Essentially, it's a cleric cantrip that does 1d8 damage, and it's against a dexterity saving throw on the target. So you don't even actually have to I think hit the target. You just tell me who you want, and I have to make a dex saving throw for him, and I think it's like 16.
Which Baldur's Gate would say it's 3, but
Yeah, dude. It's okay. It's dex 14 saving throw, or 1d8 radiant damage.
Yeah, that's what Henry will do. And for this lizard guy.
Okay.
With Finkle.
This is almost protect Finkle at all costs.
Let's see.
I would just click on that one.
He failed it. Roll 1d8. No, that one. It hit. It's an easy one. You don't have to roll to hit or anything. The enemy has to make the saving throw.
Okay.
If it does, it basically functions as a miss. If it fails, like it did, you now get your 1d8 damage.
Okay, so it's /R.
/R space 1d8.
1d8.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, which one was that?
Finkle.
Directly in front of
New
Finkle.
friend. Unwanted friend.
Yeah, Fink's having a time of it.
how much HP does Fink have? Like, all base?
10.
No, he's fine.
I think he's sitting at 6 right now.
Yeah, he's got 2 healers in the group, so.
Okay. It's Henry. Is he going to stay at the back? Of course he fucking is. Creepy little shit.
I mean, he's a fucking cleric. I would push him up in front of the fucking you and the wizard.
Not all clerics are beefy.
Well, he's clearly not beefy. I'm not going to say he's beefy.
No.
Oh, what's that, Strainu? Could have been a cooked iguana.
I don't think it was really her who talked you out of it.
No, I think you missed the. I think you missed the text that she typed in the thing real condescendingly.
Did not shoot fireball into that building. Okay. I'm sorry. Is Henry's good, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
From the window where Logie initially saw him, comes bursting another fucking lizard folk brain.
He jumped through a fucking window pane.
Okay, he did.
Ah, I feel like he should roll a dexterity save. Yeah,
You know what?
you want to see you get cut by some glass on his
Make
way
you feel
out.
fucking better. There you go. There's your cut through glass.
Okay, so he starts off with how much damage?
Starts off with a glass in his leg.
Could have hit his eye. We don't know. There was no flavor to that.
You see a little bit of fucking ruby red blood on his dark green scales. You see barrels towards Logie with his javelin leveled. Everybody.
My turn.
Goddamn.
It's the same.
Low.
Oh my god.
5 damage. Let's say it doesn't go directly into your intestines this time. It's just kind of like
Goes off to
goes
the side of the
It happens
intestines.
to be the side that you haven't been fucked up on.
A new spot.
Yeah. You just. Yay!
His turn.
It's so silly.
As a reaction, could I cast Hellish Rebuke?
You absolutely fucking can.
I love that you just remembered that you have that.
Hell yeah.
He just
I
got
was
it.
not
He just got it.
I almost.
No, he's had it.
I feel like he never uses it.
No, this is the first time.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah. As doing so, I just click on it. Nothing.
I am pretty sure that it's a reaction thing. It only can be procced when you're hit by something, which you are, and I'm pretty sure you just straight up get to like spend the spell and then roll damage.
Okay.
One reaction, when you're being attacked by a creature within 60 feet that you can see, yes and yes. Target is a creature that damaged you, duration instantaneous. You point your finger, and that creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. Takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. And that will be against your spell save DC, which is 15.
Median is watching this from his shadowed bushes approach, and he's like, he's doing the eye thing. Like,
He's doing the what?
the eye thing. He's doing the eye.
It fails. Roll 2d10.
Like, I'm like having like PTSD flashbacks like for that lizard. Oh god.
It is wreathed in fire and screeches in a manner that is painful for your ears. It is still standing, however. Which is all the worst news for you guys, because the bowman finally steps to the window, appraises the situation, and Paul rolls a 1d6, because that's a target-rich environment. 1 is Strainu, 2 is Finkle, 3 is Midian, 4 is Murph, 5 is Logie, 6 is Killian. Left to right.
No!
Logie is...
Did you say 5 is Killian?
Yep, I did.
No! Midian dashes out of the bushes and jumps in front of the arrow. I use my cunningest action. I use my cunnilingus action. And I run!
The arrow, however, misses.
Thank God. I willed that
Flashes
into...
over the edge of the cliff down into the bay below and thunks into the corpse of Hakon that Torvar is quietly putting to rest underneath the old oak tree.
What the fuck?
Torvar falls to his knees, throws his hands up in the air.
If this is not a reoccurring thing, I'm gonna be upset now.
This is happy.
Don't care for that.
I don't care.
Like,
I had this awesome interaction with the fucking legate and staff and shit planned, but no.
I was so prepared.
We gotta look into a building and shit.
yeah, we're
We
literally.
haven't looked into a single building.
No.
In this entire fucking abandoned place.
We looked
the
into two
entire
buildings.
time.
Okay, we looked into 2 buildings. I was
And
squinting.
this is the time you guys were like, we're gonna fucking do it.
I
Well.
was curious about the well.
Everything is
What
going.
I can honestly tell you is
swimmingly.
that I actually had a lot of these monsters set up a while ago and expected to never use this.
Well, after we're done with this battle, don't you worry.
Another Marine comes from within the house. Doesn't
Damn
quite
it.
make it all the way. Kikatrix, it's your turn.
Oh, fuck me, boys. Whoa! I just have a question real quick.
Yep.
My Zephyr Strike, can I attack and then move?
Can you?
Or do I...
You can
Can you
always
drop it in?
attack and then move.
Okay, cool.
Yes, that is also correct. And
So,
As long as you kill it and then you don't get the opportunity attack.
yeah, I don't get it now. Don't worry about it, but I'm good.
Alright, mate.
So, boys, now there's 2 of you, and I would like.
Now it's a fight.
wait, hold on, Tommy, because this is. You move like the wind for the duration. Moving doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. What that means is that if you wanted to leave them alone, you could. Give yourself advantage on 1 weapon attack roll on your turn. That's now, I assume, attack deals an extra 1d8 force on a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I hit him, and then I want to move the fuck away. Because, so that way, I can scooch my ass back, and I can get back with the group.
I'm.
Because it says it does not provoke opportunity attacks. And if I turn my back and run, that would be an opportunity attack, right?
Correct. Yes, it would. So you would not only be avoiding that, but you're doubling your movement speed as well.
Yes.
At the end, it says so you have a total of 60 feet to move, which is 12 squares should you want it. Only problem here, you have had your bow out, and I assume that you're changing to melee weapons here. Now, I'm going to tell you here that it does not specify that it has to be a melee attack that you use. So you can back off with your bow still in hand, take your attack with advantage, dealing an extra 1d8, not take your attack of opportunity, have all your shit doubled. You don't have to go the melee route here. If you do, the bow becomes problematic and we got to drop it on the ground. Right.
Blech.
However,
Use the bow.
past that, everything else is cool.
So we're gonna go.
You got 12 squares of movement. You have an attack with advantage with an additional 1d8 after that.
Yep, and I'm gonna fire that bow so fucking hard in his fucking little melon.
Who's Little Melon?
His little melon.
Move first for me.
His little melon.
Move first.
Because you're using your bow, and if you shoot a bow well within melee range, you take disadvantage, which would just even it out.
11.
Okay.
Yep, and now I do it.
Yep.
You want the longbow, you say?
God.
That's about as good as you get, but you got advantage, so you can roll it again to see if it gets better.
Do it. Yes.
Hey!
Roll the damage on the better one.
I whisper to you.
Now,
Amber's gonna wake
backslash R space 1d8.
Backslash. Oh, I click on it. Backslash R.
Space 1d8.
We got to get him a cheat sheet.
Yeah, you do.
I have them on there.
1D. Hold on. Backslash R. Space 1D8. I real fucked up.
We did it.
Oof.
God.
Damage. Yeah, see it?
That's a 1.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Means you did 1 extra damage.
But you actually killed it.
Yes, because I
Nice.
softened him up for you, brother.
Your arrow, as you take this tactical spacing, and fire, zips through all those people you just rushed past like the wind, and takes this lizard folk right in the throat, and it gurgles to the ground, slain.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. It's about time. I whispered that, though. Yeah, I saw it. It's about time.
Okay. Midian?
It'd be Midian's turn. Alrighty. So this guy's dead, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Just clarifying. Despite everything else that I wanted to do in playing this as my character who has become stricken with this, I don't want to say like love because it's still
Infatuation. is
yeah,
what you want.
yeah, infatuation with Killian, and watching that Bowman select her out of the entire group of soft, supple targets of meat kind of enrages me. So
Supple meat targets.
yeah, so I'm going to go for old Bowman in the window here. He is going to get a. Am I still sneak attack good?
You are sneak attack good. Predominantly because you are in successful stealth, not because of anything to do with his positioning. However, his AC gets a +2 because he's in the window, so it's partial cover.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to smoke him. So
You also are attacking from stealth, so you have advantage.
got it. Yep. So I'm just going to go ahead.
Roll again.
Just find enough.
That actually misses.
Fuck! I yell loudly. And damn it, I said that out loud. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. And then I'm going to show my valor, and I'm going to step in front of Killian, and I am not going to go stealth this time, because I want to draw the targets out.
Her eyes narrow just for an instant as you step in front of her.
And I'm going to ignore it and stay focused on the fight.
All right. It is the lizard folk engager Strainu, who is going to trying to get over the top of your shield, and is going to take a chomp at you.
Fuck!
Dude, these guys roll fucking champs.
Sorry, it's about to run out.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck!
Quack!
You and Finkle are up, so if you want to pair this shit in.
I was gonna say,
Quack! Pick Finkle up, and swing him with his weapon at the same time to double damage hits.
Shut up. Give
Okay,
me
sorry.
a second. Well, I had an attack formation in mind for the two of them, but then you told me that I could do both turns in one at the same time.
Don't stress about that. Do what you wanted to do the way you were thinking of it. Then they're just together in initiative. That's all. If you want to do them separately, do it. That's fine.
Yeah, pretty much what I was thinking was that, kind of like an attack formation, but as opposed to going for the one directly in front of them, they would each go for the one diagonal and kind of work around each other and switch spots as they do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I'm going to say no to the spot switching.
Okay, that's fine.
You're both short, thick dwarves in armor with shields and shit.
Do-si-do!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I had in mind. Was they would kind of back to back, twist around each other, and then they would both swing as they came around.
Curiosity. To achieve what?
Distraction, confusion.
It would be confusing.
I'm admittedly slightly confused. I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
Does anybody remember the game Army of Two?
Yes.
I picture them just going back to back, and they
I don't have an issue with that, except Strainu is a self-professed, retired, and out of practice old dwarf in general, and Finkle is a retarded dwarf. I'm not saying that he doesn't have the physical capabilities of doing that. I'm just saying it level 1 and 2. That seems like a pretty advanced maneuver for.
Yeah, there was just kind of something in I kind of had the thought that in combat or something, it would be next to Strainu and in protecting each other. Part of his brain kind of went back into, if they kind of fell back into sync from the way things used to be.
Okay, I can kind of see where you're going, but it's too complicated.
Make it too flavorful. Okay. That's fine. I think for both of them, they're just gonna go for the ones in front as opposed to adding all the flavor and shit. I'll just roll for both of them, just the one they are both currently engaged with, so each of them the one directly in front. And I'm gonna one-handed, I don't want to drop the shield. Yeah, I don't want to drop the shield even though I managed to get over it, so we're just gonna fucking swing at him.
It's like a
Have
motherfucker.
to
Jesus
assume
Christ.
that hits.
And murders him.
Cool. And it's really just in a
crushes his fucking skull and.
Yeah.
Pulverized.
Yeah. I will come up with flavoring in a second because I'm just
It's a long combat and
have
it's 10:30. We don't have to get crazy with the flavor tonight.
I already got Finkle pulled up.
Yeah, put a little salt on it and let's go.
Finkle misses.
Yeah, Finkle misses, but that's okay because you killed the fuck out the other one.
You did remove it.
Does Finkle have a shield?
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
maybe.
actually got shield bash, but
Shield and a battle axe? That's crazy. Okay,
I
cool.
probably should have done
Battle axe
shield bash.
one-handed.
Now that I'm looking at it, 2d4. Fuck.
I mean, it's essentially the same as battle axe, realistically.
I was gonna say, it looks like
2d8
it does
plus
a
strength.
amount of damage. Yeah. One slashing and the other bludgeoning.
No, I personally have really good luck with 2d4s, but that's me. Okay.
I'll keep that in
Any
mind for
movement
next
here will kick forward an attack of opportunity.
Pardon?
Strainu could move left, or realistically could move here, I guess, if you wanted to get around now, because you're maneuvering around only one enemy. As long as you don't leave the immediately surrounding squares, no attack of opportunity. If you leave those, attack of opportunity.
Strainu is a fighter. I'm going to go there and take the attack of opportunity.
No, you're good. No, you don't take an attack of opportunity then, because you're still within 5 feet of them.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, where can I move and take?
You can't move away from him. You can move up to him, and you're still within his bubble.
In this, and you're cool because you got him.
I'm
all of
right
that,
there.
Totally fine.
yes, that's cool.
On top of the other
If
one.
you
and
move,
then
if you were
take
trying to
down-
move out of here,
No.
attack of opportunity.
No,
If
pretty
you
much
move away from
moved it.
him, yeah, totally cool. No problem.
What I had in my head was Strainu fucking slaughtered the other one. Finkle missed, and then Strainu kind of moves to kind of kick the other one out of the way and swing again, correct?
Yep, that's
And
cool.
okay, sweet. Okay, so we're gonna attack the other one that Fink missed.
What? No, you don't get to attack
Didn't hit?
again.
Oh, is that what is an attack of opportunity then?
You're
That's not-
completely
that's
you
not
you
okay.
do not get an attack of opportunity. The lizard folk marine would get an
Oh.
attack of opportunity on you if you left these
Oh.
spaces.
Oh, he gets a move on me.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I'm
You
not
were
gonna move
now
Never
that
mind.
same
Disregard
that
all
same
that. I
rule
misunderstood.
applies. If he tried to leave this space, you would also get one.
Oh.
So would
Okay,
Fink too,
no,
right?
Never mind then. Disregard that 18 then. Sorry, I misunderstood. I heard attack of opportunity was like, shit, I get to swing at him again? Sick.
No. If you left his threat area, he gets to attack you for free.
No, he's gonna stand by. He's gonna stay with Fink. And
That's wise because it's now the
I'm
heavy
protected.
infantry turn, and he's lumbering in.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna keep my body between Finkle and potential targets.
He steps into there, and as he's stabbing forward with his spear, this guy is so much bigger than you, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
He
I'm like 4 or 5 or something.
roars and speaks in the guttural language that you have heard them say speak previously. I think the only person who speaks Renakian is Logi. And Logi, what you hear is him yell, "Leave one alive."
Oh, please, Killian. Please leave Killian alive. But I don't know that he said that. But
And I
Leave,
believe
bro.
his spear misses. And it is Killian the Blue's turn. What are you, 18, Claire? With the shield? Yeah.
all right. 1 second here, just to peek. So she has magic missile, detect magic, and what else?
It should be right there under it.
I only have. It's weird. It only says magic missile and chill touch and firebolt.
Mage armor?
Mage armor would have been a great thing to cast if I'd remembered that shit.
Chill touch?
Chill
Weird.
touch.
Is a ranged attack.
Yeah, I know what it does.
So strange. Why is it called chill touch?
Well, I think it's because it summons a skeletal hand, and the hand does the touching.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a fair.
So, right, it
A
does,
sailor
right?
with the chill of the
Yeah,
grave.
and it does extra damage to undead too, I believe, right? Yeah.
I believe that's correct.
Or no, gives them disadvantage on attack rolls.
Disadvantage on attack.
Okay.
rolls.
All right. So we have options here.
Is it a cantrip or
I believe it
Chill
is a
touch the cantrip. Yeah.
cantrip. Yeah.
Neat.
That's 1d8 necrotic and stops them from healing. I'm not really too concerned about that. That's 1d10. That's a potential for 12, and I only have one more skill slot, or spell slot with her left, right?
Correct.
Right.
When it says hit 4, does that mean you have to roll a 4 for it to hit?
She has the hand crossbow too, Mitch.
Yeah. She's also a
Hit 10,
wizard.
and then it has like 2d, like the damage dice in parentheses after.
Yeah, it's phrased like that.
The hit is like the average.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
So like a lot of DMs when they roll weapon attack or damage and things like that won't actually roll the damage dice. A lot of them will use the minimum. Or I've actually recently seen this crop up in a couple of places. When you're dealing with like high level enemies and things like that, like a fucking werewolf, right? Like it's got these massive claws or this slavering fucking jaws that when they bite down on you, like infect you with lycanthropy pretty much regardless. But like you could still roll a 1 on damage. Like if you're trying to run a more hardcore game, that average would essentially be like the minimum damage that would do.
Oh, okay.
Do you see what I mean? So like if they rolled say 1d6 and ended up with like a 2, they would instead go with 3. You see what I mean? I'm not using that here, but yeah, it's just the average.
Okay, I am going to I think since everybody's kind of engaged here, I'm going to again focus on this bowman here in the window, and I'm just gonna do a firebolt at him. Do I click the firebolt, or do I have to roll 1d10?
I want to say that I have that one factored in.
Test click. This one will count. If it works, it works. So, perfect. Okay, it does work.
Yeah, that hits and burns him up for fucking 9 damage. You
notice that it splashes onto some of the straw furniture in the house and starts to set the house ablaze. Yeah, his bow is turned to char and disintegrates in his hand. And then Killian kind of looks at Strainu, who's massively wounded, and she's like, "Did you see that? Like, the house is on fire."
He's been bitten and stabbed. He's bleeding, for sure.
And
I'm glad I leveled up my HP.
I'm going to tuck her back next to Henry too after she does that as well.
right.
But as she backs up slowly, she kind of like puts a hand on Midian's shoulder and like pushes off of it, and Midian is like, "Nice."
He doesn't do any of that. It's the most.
Can I just pretend like it happened? Like Midian like
Romance.
fantasized it? Like I'm
cast
like,
hands over
talk about
his
Midian's like 46, okay? Let him have this, all right? I mean, why can't he just have this? Like,
It's creepy. I don't like any
what's
of
my charisma with Midian? It's not good.
it. It's a long history of being.
It's sexually 15. It's not bad.
It's not horrid.
Yeah, I'm a
Murph. Let's keep this moving. 1042.
I think I'm the only
We're
one
just
that's
gonna
gonna
fire
take
an arrow. If I can
At-
find his.
At whom?
At whom?
Big boy. Go for big boy.
Poke him, big boy.
He's gonna fire at this one because
Okay.
he's still kind of looking at Finkle like, and Murph's like, "Hey, man, like
The NPCs
that's
are
not
buddies.
cool, dude."
they're all buddies with each other.
Yeah.
I'm saying, they're all buddies.
Everybody
I love that
identifies.
everybody protects Finkle.
They do. Yeah.
Nice and easy.
And then I press the
Except for
button.
Henry, who hates him. Continue.
Oh, this is
That
good
hits.
lore to have.
Go ahead and roll your damage on that. You also get sneak attack, so I believe it's okay. And an additional backslash R1d6.
Good to know Henry doesn't like Fink. I will keep that in mind.
Do you know that, metagamer?
D6.
Yep, backslash R1d6. Yes, sir.
Oh, Finkle knows it. Strainu knows it.
That's not how that works. You guys got telekinetic powers. One more damage
You're
on
not
it.
doing great with those little ones, are you? He is not looking good. Like, real bad. But is still clinging on to life.
A slight smile goes across Murph's face.
Murph moving at all?
Fuck no, Murph's chilling.
Very nice.
Fuck no.
Slavers, you're up. 5, 10, 15, 20. Moving up into the trees. Okay. It's not within range of any of that shit. I guess he gets. No, I think that's it for both of them. Logie, it's to you, sir.
With the tilt touch, with its range, is it like at a disadvantage if I'm close by with them, even though says a skeletal hand in space?
So I don't think
Creature
spells.
within range.
I don't think spells suffer range penalties.
You know, I don't think that they do either, actually. I think the assumption is that you're proficient in its use. Like there's a feat too that removes the range penalty. Oh my god, the penalty to range attacks when you're in close combat with something too. Like how Tommy would have had to have disadvantage earlier because he was trying to fire a bow at somebody using a sword on him. But no, I think you're cool.
Yeah, Logi's thoroughly pissed off with this individual here with a new addition to his scars.
Fair.
And yeah, chill touch.
Rolling rocks, man. Hits. Go ahead. Roll your damage. That is brutal. And I believe 7. No, he's still standing. Also looking bad and shivering. Very cold. You get the distinct feeling that perhaps your DM listened to your very reasonable suggestions that cold would have an adverse effect on lizards. And it might have disadvantage on its next attack.
Killian casts Blizzard on the whole map.
Anything else, Loki?
Looks like it's gonna be a white Christmas.
I don't think I can. It would be an action to disengage, wouldn't it?
It would,
yeah.
Or you need an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. No.
It'd be like that sometimes. All right. It is to the Marine who is engaged with Finkle and Strainu right now. And seeing that neither one of them is in particularly good shape, it's going to... 1-2 Strainu. I believe it had a heavy club. Spike shield and a javelin. That's what I said for that one. A javelin coming in at you. Hits. Jesus.
God damn it.
It's only gonna hit you for 1 damage, don't worry. Shit!
You said, wait, who'd you say he's going for?
Strainu.
Oh, thank God.
Are you still up?
Yeah, both are at 6.
Goddamn dwarven constitution.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is strong. It's Henry's turn. Henry has healing spells thrown up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So help me.
Strainu's like, God, for the love of God.
Well, Strainu at this point is just trying to protect Finkle, and he's just getting his ass handed to him, trying to protect his boy.
For the love of
You're my
God.
boy, Blue.
Eric, his spells actually function just like Baldur's Gate, honestly. Cure Wounds is touch, it's stronger, and it's an action. Healing Word is not as strong, but it's ranged and a bonus action.
Gotcha.
I don't think rules is written for D&D 5e. You can actually cast 2 spells in a turn, but I really don't have a problem with it if you can make it work within the action economy. So, like an action and a bonus action, I think I'm cool with.
This, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that, and yeah, Henry sees. Oh, can I drag him? Yeah.
I can. Where do you want him?
I think he's headed behind Finkle and Strainu.
Yeah, to Strain,
Yeah, he can go there.
and where's his sheet? I clicked it.
While you're doing this, I'm going to go grab a drink real fast. I'll be right back.
Where are you? Clicked it before. Where? Cure Runes.
Thank you.
Cure Wounds. On Strainu?
Yeah. That is. I'm sorry.
You're
saying?
fine, man. No, go ahead. No, totally legit. Go ahead.
Oh,
And roll
the NPC sheet is different from the regular character sheet.
Yeah, they are.
Confusing.
You should just have to click on the name of the spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cast at what level? 1, right?
Okay. So that will actually be then 1d8 plus 1 healing. No, I'm sorry. It's 1d8. It's 1d8 plus 2. Backslash R 1d8 plus 2.
1d8. Do I do a space for the plus 2?
No, I believe it's all part of the string.
Plus sign and then 2, yeah.
Plus 2.
5 of healing for the Strainu.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And Henry side eyes Finkle and begrudgingly and quite possibly, I don't know, be creepy about this if he.
I'll take care of that.
Yeah. For healing word to Finkle.
So 1d4 plus 2. Better than nothing.
I was literally
Claire, are you putting these back in?
Can't control that.
God damn it. Oh, that's right.
But he was at. I know I have the mental
I've
tally.
had him
He was at
separate.
6 out of 10, so
Finkle's
he's at 9.
So Henry the Kettle, surprising many of you who he passes, and he's crouched down. He's got his helmet on. He's got like one hand on it. And he's like hustling like you would see like a medic in World War II kind of thing. You've never seen him move like this before. And he comes up behind Strainu and
holds his hips.
Kind of hunkers down and like looks all around him with his big ass wide watery blue eyes and reaches out and he reaches out and his hand stops and he's like looking at this huge heavy infantry dragonborn dude in front of you, like hulking over that you're busy fighting. And he pauses and he looks at you and he's like, his hand is like 2 inches from your ass and he freezes like he can't believe he's about to do it and he slaps your ass and you feel this healing energy flow through you and you see him cut his eyes over at Finkle, who's looking at him like one eyebrow raised, which is a lot of facial emotion for Finkle. And you see Henry's face curl into a little snarl, but then he quickly glances out of the corner of his eyes back up at you, Strainu, and his face goes back to normal. And he looks at Finkle and says, he doesn't say anything. He just reaches his hand towards, and you see this energy, and you get the distinct impression. Finkle does that this has only occurred because Strainu is right there. And that's creepy Henry the Kettle's turn.
Pet, pet.
It is back to the lizardfolk marine who is currently engaged with Logie, and this motherfucker has, I believe, been set on fire and then frozen in very short order.
Hold on. But being set on fire, does he have to incur fire damage in the start of his turn?
No.
Well, then it's an ethereal flame.
It is.
Right
Quite
now,
literally,
there
it's
is
demonic
with,
fire. It's in the description.
Which seems like it would burn hotter than regular fire, but continue.
I mean, again, level 2.
There's
Let's
still
temper our
her hand is
expectations.
still clinging to it.
Yeah, level 2 splinter would
It
still
is.
fucking hurt.
It is. And as a result of that, he is attacking you with disadvantage with his javelin, so I'm going to roll this twice and take the worst one, which looks like a good thing for you. It was indeed. I don't think a 14 hits you, Logie.
No, my
Okay.
AC is 13.
Your AC's 13?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okie dokie. Let's see if
Your
you
AC
can...
is 13?
Yeah.
Somebody get
Yeah.
this boy some leather. That's 3 damage, sir. That's also his turn.
Pull the Taylor
Takes it
Swift and shake it off, baby.
to the Marine Scout again, and still crouched in the window across the way. Who recently attacked him? I'm pretty sure Killian did. She's quite far, however. This is targets of opportunity. I think he's going to attack Henry the Kettle. He just watched Henry the Kettle come in and do some healings.
Henry's fine.
Leave him alone!
That definitely hits Henry the Kettle
He's totally okay.
for 3 damage.
Are you taking note of that, or is that Logie?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Eric.
No, I think I'm almost like gonna go back and recreate all the NPCs that like have survived a while into
Playable characters.
yeah, like actual
There's
character sheets.
three.
I think it's probably the way to do it. Yes, sir. He's at 6 out of 9.
Yeah.
There is still one.
We could do one where you would just
Oh, yeah.
assign us an NPC and make us play it.
Dude,
I
which
mean, I
After
already
we
have
know
one.
them, you know what I mean? After we know the backstory and how they are and everything, like,
Or-
then we could.
or develop a loving relationship with each other.
That's literally what's happening right now.
Kikatrix, it's your turn. The lizard folk marine who is on the left at this house has just moved across the battlefield at a dash to engage Murphy and Kikatrix in the back lines. Kikatrix, it's your turn.
Okay. So, there was approximately. Let me count how many people there were just so we know about time here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so that's over a minute. So how like that spell is up and gone now. So does that mean I can cast it again? Since
Yes.
it's been since yeah.
Assuming you have the spell slots left, which I think you have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Tommy, I'm very impressed at your temporal awareness there. That made me smile.
Yeah. All right, so
We're growing.
We're growing.
I'm gonna do. I still have my bow in my hand, honestly. You know what I mean? And I am going to cast that again, right?
Okay.
Do I need to click the button, or are you satisfied?
Do it just because it'll record the spell as used on your sheet, I believe. So if we continue in the same day, we should hopefully all remember that that's
So,
the thing.
as I'm running like the wind through, right? So I go here,
Mhm.
then I cut behind this man right here.
Okay,
So that's 1, 2.
it's 10 feet. You're good. You have 120,
Yep.
15,
And I
20, 25.
40.
Fuck it.
73.
Where are you trying to go?
And then I'm going to give myself some distance. I'm just going to go right here for the moment. Right. And we're going to go right here. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to go right
I'm
here.
with you.
Then I'm going to fire my bow at this motherfucker right here.
I'm into it.
And then fire my bow. Oh, no, I lost my name. Where'd my name go?
You have advantage on the attack, and you get the additional 1d8 damage from the Zephyr Strike
That's
on a
if I hit.
successful hit. Yep.
That's if I hit.
Sad reality.
Whoa, holy shit, that's so cool. So if you double tap the message button, it brings up a little tiny one. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I just learned that.
Cool.
Abilities, no character sheet for longbow.
Just moved it for me.
Let's see what it does. Anything? Oh, I clicked it. It didn't do anything.
Oh, that fucked my whole shit up.
Oh, that's what I don't want.
I'm sorry, you were attacking the slaver, right?
Yes.
Absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. That was
Plus a 1d what?
1d8.
So, backslash. Yep, got that one. Oh, why is it doing that? I always think it's got space. 1d. What was it? 8.
Yep.
Well, there's some more damage.
There you go.
You would not have successfully slayed him without the successful and good tactical use of a spell. Well played.
Yes.
Properly done. He did.
Okay.
The fuck did Finkle just say? Poopy poop poop?
Shut up, Mitch. Please do not. Don't you put words in his mouth.
I just realized I could do that.
Take your turn.
That's alarming.
I'm gonna pull some stuff into the top left of the battle map. Don't freak out. I've stupidly deleted the images of the shit that you guys have killed, and it's useful to have the graveyard for later. I count 2 Marines dead so far. One that was killed here by Tommy previously.
Yep.
One that was killed here by Strainu. We have 2 Mastiffs that died in here. One to Killian and her magic missiles. The other to Logie and an Eldritch Blast. And we have the Wildering Slaver that was killed right here. Is that correct?
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Sounds
Okay.
right.
Okie dokie. Midian, I'm sorry. Tommy, y'all done?
I just want to fucking, knock
I
another
think-
arrow and be ready. That's it.
Okay, good turn. Midian,
It is me.
Picatrix quite possibly just saved your girl from getting netted.
You're welcome.
I had no, we are not sharing.
Something.
Absolutely not. All right, I'm going to again back up, just play in the field if you catch my drift, and I'm going to rip another shot into old Bowman down here because he's attack of opportunitying everybody, and I am not stealth anymore. So let me get that off. With him being shooting at Finkle, does that work that same way? Do I still get a sneak attack with him being engaged? Or
No,
no? Okay,
no.
okay. I wasn't sure if it ranged.
You would be really
I think it
displeased
Henry
with how that
lost
would
her.
turn around on you in the long run.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I didn't think it did. I was just curious. Okay. Regular short bow attack.
Also,
Oh.
just to clarify, he hasn't actually taken any attacks of opportunity on anyone.
Well, I meant like not the wording.
like,
yeah,
like
like
shots.
yeah, like he was like he's fucking healing people. Like
Even with his +2 to AC from cover, that hits.
nice,
Nice.
and that's 7.
Which is pretty solid. I believe he also got smacked pretty good
Yeah, he was
with
on
the
fire. He was on
firebolt
fire.
as well.
Yeah,
That
for 7
actually,
days.
Oh yeah.
that does it. Dead on.
Nice. All right, cool.
You have
He's
slayed
dead?
the scout. Yep.
Nice.
Okay, and again,
Dead on damage on that one.
stoic in my ranged ability there. I don't say anything, and then I am going to stealth roll. Whether or not anybody sees me or not, I don't know. But again, I'm just going to, and it doesn't even probably matter. So
You think you're stealth?
okay.
I fucking hate it involved with this.
And do you think you're stealth? And that'll end my turn.
Strainu and Finkle.
Okay, so it is my understanding with my new handy dandy divine smite that if I hit something with a melee weapon attack,
You are
I
correct.
can then roll for divine smite.
There, I've
That's
been
the
waiting
damage.
32
correct?
years for you to ask me that question.
It just does extra
I want
damage
to go
onto
for the
it.
big boy.
That is all correct, and this is a very proud moment for me as your brother.
Okay. Okay, I'm going
Good
for
luck,
the
I
one
genuinely hope
hammer.
you hit.
Please tell me.
I don't think you have though. Now,
Damn it.
Big boy. He's got 16 AC.
It's because I asked too many questions. I should have just fucking gone for it and had my ready action in my brain.
now the important thing is, even though you didn't hit, does it use a spell? Does it use the?
Starting at second level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack.
You can expend one spell slot. Okay, so you choose after you make the hit.
Good, which is good for you.
Do you want me to click the info?
No, I'm reading like the direct, like from the.
Yeah, I got the roll. 20.
No,
got
this
Nick
is like
Daniel.
up to my interpretation. Starting at second level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend one spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon's damage. And then it goes on to describe the damage bonuses. Increases by 1d8 if the target is undead or fiend. It's not. However, the wording here to me suggests that, and this is probably one of those things that might bite me, but I want you to use these things because it's your class, right? It doesn't use like the spell slot, if you will, because you didn't hit.
Mhm.
So you're good. Like it doesn't use. You have 2 of those, I think. Like it counts as a spell slot. You still
Yeah, no,
have
my
those
thing
2
was
spell slots.
that was my understanding is what my reading of it is.
Yes.
If I hit, then I could
You
cast
can make
divine
the
smite
choice.
to
As
double
you
down
didn't
the
hit,
damage.
you couldn't have casted it. Correct.
Correct. So it's a swing and a miss for Strainu, and Finkle is just gonna go for the little lizard boy in front of him, and we're gonna go for the shield bash. He's just mad. I think I missed. I feel like I
It
missed
does
both of them.
just miss. That one has a javelin and a shield. It misses because of the shield, but just fucking great damage, though. And unfortunately, we're back to the Dragonborn head.
Can I move a small amount without incurring an attack of opportunity?
As long as you're in that bubble around him.
Depends who and where. Strainu, pretty much no.
Okay.
You could feasibly move there.
What if I wanted to go diagonally to put myself between
You're gonna take
Henry
an
and the other
attack
two?
of opportunity from.
I will. Fuck. What if I move Fink right here?
You will.
Fink would take an attack of opportunity from the reef.
Alright, I'm done. I'm gonna mute. I gotta pee, but I'm listening.
I kind of need you here real fast. This one's gonna kind of suck for you.
Fuck. Alright.
Put the
I
catheter.
need you and Finkle
Oh, shit.
to make me a. What are we looking at here? Red dex saving throw. 8 plus con is 2 plus 2. You need to beat a 12.
Strauny's not gonna hit it. Got a negative 1.
Okay. I also need
How
one
do
from Henry.
I don't know how
Kettle.
to do. I don't know how to do that for Fink because literally
okay.
all I can click
Fair
is
enough.
Dex. I don't have a save.
Finkle. So what you're gonna do for this? He's got nothing to it and no skills, so it's a flat d20. You just want to roll one d20. Beat a 12. I also need one from Henry the Kettle, please, Eric. He has a -1, so it's 1d20 -1.
I can do Henry. I got it.
Oh my god, fuck. I think I just. Oh my god, I just
I shouldn't have
accidentally
said
fucking
that.
left the.
I shouldn't have said I got it. That was me.
Well,
Sorry.
technically, Henry's
Michael's
was typed.
fine.
Henry's was typed in wrong. I'm just saying. So that would be a 0.
Fucking, that is in fact a 0.
Was he a negative 1?
-1, yeah.
That's an 8. So Henry and Strainu both take 8 damage, and Finkle takes 4 as the heavy infantry Dragonborn's maw opens wide and flame roils out from it. I'm also going to do a quick dex save for.
I think Henry's down.
Henry is actually down, yes.
He's crispy.
Henry's down. Fink's at 5. Strauny's at 7.
Fuck, I don't know what I did to like the other side of my browser. I pop out all my sheets and I managed to apparently close just those in one fell fucking swoop. Kind of impressed. We're doing.
Graham, are you keeping track of Henry HP?
The lizardfolk marine, who's also in the cone of attack, successfully makes the save. However, he was only 1 hit point away from death, and as he still takes half damage, he goes down to friendly fire.
Literally.
Yes,
So the one in front of Fink is down.
correct.
Henry's down. Strauny's at 7. And how much damage to Fink?
He only took 4.
4, so Fink's down to 5. So I got 5, 7,
half
Henry's
damage
7.
on a success. And that is his turn. It is Killian the Blue's turn.
Oh well, Killian is quite perturbed at old Dragonborn for that, so I think he's going to be the. Oh, actually, let me just see real fast here. We have a slaver attack coming up. Actually, maybe I should magic missile that slaver instead. Yeah, I think we're gonna hit that last slaver there with the magic missile.
Okay.
I
This is your last spell slot, right?
Yep, yeah, last spell slot. Is that
Straight 3d4.
if I? Okay, I just gotta type it. Doesn't I don't have to click that. Okay, got it.
No, that's the great thing about Magic Missile. Like, it's not crazy damage. It can do well, but it automatically
Guaranteed
hits
hits,
whatever the fuck you want it to.
3d4. Hold on.
I use it in Baldur's Gate all the time, except I'll cast it at like level 4 or 5 sometimes, and I'm like throwing
Oh yeah, dude.
something like 8 darts at a time.
Especially if everything's like a
You
little
get shit
wounded.
like that. Like, okay.
There's one thing I learned though: you never split fire. Warhammer.
Sometimes it can be really fucking useful, actually.
Never
Like,
split
in
fire.
Baldur's Gate, if I've got like one enemy with 2 left, and I don't want to deal with the attack of opportunity, I'll put 2 into that one because I know that it's at minimum going to kill it to free up.
Exactly,
Like,
yep,
or some
yep,
shit
yep.
to move on. Like, that's just basic tactical puzzle game shit, though. I think. Not dead. The Living Slaver, however, is suddenly unsure he wants to push into this scrum, considering the loss and the fact that these Dragonborn Heavy right next to him has just killed one of his own in fire. Moving? I assume not.
No, she's gonna stay right put.
Schmurf.
Oh, just Murph. All right. So I was looking into this man. He has a good acrobatics, very good sleight of hand, and he has halfling nimblis. Nimblis. I don't know. Nimblis? How do I say that?
You did it. Just
Nimbleness. Yep.
Nimble?
All right. Cool. Cool. The halfling can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than it. And I'm assuming this thing's like 3 times the size larger than it, right?
Most
medium,
things
it's
are.
medium, you're small, so it applies.
All right. So hear me out. I have sleight of hand,
Mhm.
and I have daggers. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this is a death-defying fight. So I think I'm gonna do some crazy shit. You know, just Murph, just being Murph, man. He's gonna take his bow that's in his hands. He's gonna throw it up in the air as he stares this lizard man in like from the ground, looking up. And then he's going to remove the daggers from his side, go under his legs, and stab him in the back. And just crawl through his legs and turn around and sink his daggers into his back.
I'll take it.
I'm getting some like Shadow of the Colossus vibes here. Like it's like we
Moving
shrunk
to the
now.
other side.
Honey, I shrunk
I
the
don't
Murph.
know, what do you need me to roll for? Yes, precisely.
So I believe the one dagger does main hand and the offhand does half or something.
So you basically how it works. You can the main hand you get to add your dexterity modifier to damage. The offhand you do not. So you've essentially got 2 dagger attacks here. They're both 1d20 plus 4.
No, 1d4 plus 2.
No, the attack.
So I just click the button
Because
twice.
he's proficient with both of them.
Yeah, I'm proficient with him.
So don't you just add your
No, I think the first one's a plus 4 and the second one's a plus 2.
okay, yeah,
Because
that makes
you don't
sense.
get
Yeah.
your proficiency
So
to
I
it
just click dagger.
for the first one. Yes.
Yeah, you said 1d20 though, so.
I was it legit for the attack roll.
Oh yeah. I
Okay,
got
so
you.
the first one misses. So now you're going to type out backslash R 1d20 plus 2.
20 plus 2?
Yep.
That's a weird one. Plus 2.
Misses.
Ow.
Love the idea though, and you have essentially switched places with him.
Yeah, now he has to turn around in order to hit me, you know.
Yeah, fun
Hopefully
flavor.
somebody else can hit him, hopefully before, you know. We'll see.
I mean, it's not like Murph is blocking anything.
Don't I still have movement, though? Because I only moved one spot?
You will get an attack of opportunity if you move away from him.
Correct.
Oh, yep, correct. Okay, never mind. I shall stand here with my daggers in my hand saying, I just did it to ya!
I picture like the lizardman
I'm
watched
trying to
him
do it,
watched
yeah.
him run under him and did like a 2-step like hop kind of thing, like as he's swinging his daggers, like you little fucking mouse, like. But it sounded more like.
Oh no!
I did this before I remembered that Henry the Kettle was actually down. and I'm going to roll with it. The wildering slaver, having been brought to within an inch of his life by some 17-year-old waif.
No, 19. She's 19.
Excuse me, 19.
Thank you. Don't make me fucking feel weird.
Matters. Apparently.
I checked her ID. She's 19.
Weird. Throws his net on Henry the Kettle. If nothing else, they just need to heal people, and they don't necessarily want to do that. That being said, he then turns tail and like ducks back around the house.
Just nets an unconscious body.
Take that motherfucker.
Whose turn is it?
Loki.
Henry, just for my own brain to know that he's moved.
Oh, he took Henry with him.
He took Henry with him in the net.
Yeah,
Wait,
right?
How much does Henry weigh?
Hold on.
Nope.
Hold
He
on.
did not take Henry with him.
Okay, someone moved
Oh,
Henry.
just netted him. I'm sorry. Okay.
No. It's
Yeah,
cool.
I was
can
like-
see how you would have taken.
Because
that
I'm like,
otherwise.
if he would have walked up and grabbed Henry, Strainu would have got to hit him.
20. That is his full movement, though. Yeah, no, that did not happen.
Okay, I'm just.
So Henry is knocked out in a net.
Yeah. It's safe to say the slaver is dazed
We've
and
been here
confused.
before.
Yes. Logan's
Quick, pick up one of the dogs and freeze it and throw it at him. Finkle's just broken.
With it across. No, Logi's starting to like get really pissed off, and like the back of his mind is just like he wants this lizard that's in front of him to just absolutely die in agony. And so he's continuing like strangling with a good chill touch.
kind of dig it. I don't think that hits, though. It does not.
Loki's got to stay cool, calm, and collected when he gets angry. Because his magic goes wild.
I don't know. A lot of the time it actually works out okay for him.
Mm.
Anything else, Loki?
No, I can like move around him, but other than that, it wouldn't help.
Fair.
Mm.
Can you
maybe
roll?
move in a diagonal to protect Henry?
Yeah, or at least put yourself in positioning to like start a saving throw for him.
I'm gonna say yeah. So Henry's on the ground between Strainu and Loki.
Like right here.
Like,
If you
yeah.
could, yeah, right there.
Shocked?
It does not incur.
Nope.
Oh,
You're
an
all good.
attack of opportunity, correct?
Nope. All good.
But
Um,
he continues to
Inferno
protect Henry.
flames and ice cold at the same time. He's going off methadone right now.
I do need a flat 1d20 death saving throw for Henry the Kettle.
it's in your hands, Loki.
You need a
Use the
Okay.
runes of the eye,
1d20.
keep it
Yeah, I got that sweet nat one last time.
Low end
so
fails.
to you.
that is a success.
Get up, buddy.
Not yet, right? He needs 3.
Yep. Okie dokie. That is Loki and Henry the Kettle. It is Lizard Folk Marine number 4, and he doesn't look like he wants to let you get away, Loki, despite the fact that you fucked him up real good. He gonna bite at you. No.
Oh, it's set.
Don't think it hits.
Ah! Rebuke. Oh, you can't rebuke him. Oh, fuck.
Also shifts as you do. Moves closer this way. Number 19. This guy is still alive in the back. The one engaged with Murph is up now. A heavy club on him. Swinging at Schmurf.
Too little.
Not sure if that hits Murph or
I
not.
don't believe what it does.
What? You just missed
It really did just miss him.
You gotta try harder than that.
I'm hearing like the Woody the Woodpecker laugh, like.
Yeah, he's just like neither one of these guys can touch each other. Like,
Kick a tricks, it's your turn.
Oh, Kickatrix. How long has it been, Mr. Paul?
Regarding.
6 turns. He's looking for 6 turns.
No, you're still within it.
So if it, so hang on, hear me out. If that's is that a concentration?
6,
Yeah,
7.
what is the 6
Eight.
turns?
Well, because he's thinking like, what is it like? How many seconds per character?
It's time. It's time. So you said each turn is 6 seconds.
So you need 10.
So I need 10. So I have 10.
So,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
oh,
8,
never mind. I read
9,
it.
10, 11. Yes. Correct?
Okay.
Do you hate me now?
Okay, here, no. I just think that we might not have. So you move like the wind for the duration. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. This is, by the way, concentration up to 1 minute.
Yes.
However, once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack on your turn, which we've done. That attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on a hit, which we've done. Whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn. So, realistically, shit, my kid's crying.
With that being a
You
bonus
still-
action, you can cast it
you
whenever, right?
Still don't provoke opportunity attacks for up to a minute. Yeah.
That was my question. So like if it, so like if you were one-on-oneing somebody, that would last for 3-4 turns.
Yes, and we're cool because you cast it twice. So the 2 times you did the advantage and the bonus damage were legit.
Yeah, 1.
I gotta be a little quiet for
Yeah,
a minute.
so I can cast it again because it's been a minute, correct?
I
you
don't
don't
think there's a
cast it
cooldown
twice.
on it.
There's a,
It's a bonus
No,
action.
it's a bonus action.
Yeah, you can just cast it.
Doesn't matter. You have 2 spell slots and you used them.
Oh, they cost spell
I
slots.
didn't know they were.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
that makes
thinking.
sense.
I'm thinking like like a cunning action or something. Yeah, no, yeah.
I thought it was. Okay.
It'd be gone. You used it appropriately though. I feel that
Yeah.
you
No,
absolutely
you
slotted
totally, you
it.
totally did. However,
So does that mean I
you,
can't?
you still have the movement and you still don't provoke attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Does that mean I can't use Hunter's Mark then?
Correct.
Yes,
Because that's a spell slot as well.
exactly.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Understood.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark's that thing you want to throw up first things first, because when they die, you can move it free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. You do get more mileage out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. So. Okay. Yeah. Fucked up there. But this is why we're learning. I would like to stare at.
Wait. I'm sorry. The walking speed increase by 30 feet only occurs on the turn in which you pop
Yeah.
the advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
I'm
back
aware of that.
you're back
Yeah,
to
I'm
normal
back to
speed.
normal speed.
Just no opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. I'm.
which
yeah,
is
I'm just-
strong as fuck in its own right, truthfully.
Yeah, that's why. I read it and I was like, I just like the fact that I can get away with not getting my asshole beat.
No, it's a great spell.
So I'm gonna take one step forward, and I'm gonna say, "Hey Murph, you need a hand?" And he's gonna be like, "Just a little bit," you know, like
He says,
Um,
"No, I already have
Short
two."
joke at his own expense.
yeah. So, and then I'm gonna fire my bow at the fucking dude over there, fucking Murph up.
He hasn't hit Murph, and there's still a big fucking ass dragonborn that no one else is attacking. Just on the side.
In my opinion, it's always best to take care of the ads before you focus on the
Yeah.
boss.
Was
That's just where I'm coming from. It's less
I'm
DPS
gonna
downrange.
engage for a handful of turns.
do anything wrong?
It missed. Is what it did,
Probably.
unfortunately.
Murph!
Any other movement, Tommy?
I was just off. Yeah, I would like to step into here for a little bit of cover behind the fence, and then
Okay.
just have my bow in my hand with my fucking arrow knocked.
Midian?
Midian is going to break his normal protocol, seeing Murph in melee danger, and he's going to step behind this lizard man here and grab him by his little fin if he can snag it, and give him a nice throat slit with a rapier from behind. Would that be sneak attack because he's engaged?
Yep.
I love it. I love it.
Flavored real good.
Definitely hits.
Oh.
That was 19. slay it.
Oh, and then
Damn,
so I casually.
It fucking covers Murph.
Yeah, I want some anime gore spray out, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna still holding his fin on top of his head. I'm gonna just kind of like yeet him to the right, yeet us to the rightus, and not that far, just casually to the right. And I didn't mean to throw him that far. And and I'm gonna look at Murph and just be like, "That's how you do it." And then I'm going to step up.
He just fucking shakes his tongue.
Just I picture like a wet dog just to fucking rattle like.
Yes, he's glowering at you, just shaking off his fucking clothes.
And I'm going to move up next to Logie here so that I'm in range of Henry the Kettle in case I need to help him.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. I love that we're piling in.
At your leisure.
Same attempt as last time on the Dragonborn here.
Okay.
Readying, hopefully, the Divine Smite. Nope, never mind.
You do have a lay on hands. Might not be a bad
I'm
idea.
worried about that. I'm trying to fucking attack shit.
Yeah.
Finkle.
They do say, actual combat troops say that, you kill the enemy and then do your medicine.
That's fair.
I got other things to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I go over? Can he go over Henry or no? I'm just trying to put him here.
Yeah, I'm cool with that, yeah.
Okay.
Leaps Henry.
Kinda, yeah.
Finkle's going into a battle rage.
Isn't Henry on the ground?
Finkle's in a battle rage.
Finkle's
He's twisted over and he's his teeth are clenched and he's fucking breathing through his teeth.
He's speaking clearly, I've got this.
That was, I figured, obviously, at the lizard folk.
And that does, in fact, kill it. He was at 20 out of 23, and that does it. Finkle lodges his fucking battle axe, into the fucking chest cavity of this motherfucker, and in a brutal move, fucking lunges forward with his foot, kicks the lizard folk off.
Oh, Hitokiri execution. Nice.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking... Dude,
Finkle got a kill.
Logie's size.
You know why I'm loving this? I'm gonna have to try so much harder to kill you guys in the future, and that's so fun for me.
You don't. We're having fun with Henry going down,
I got to breathe some fire on you.
I finally want to attack and use my bonus action magic shit, and I can't fucking hit now.
Oh yeah, this is the downside of it. This is when having a bard or some support class comes in and they hit you with a guidance or something that gives you some fucking advantage.
Yeah, dude, that's a cleric
I need
fucking.
the angel of my life, the bardic inspiration.
That was a good character.
I have been missing Teggy.
I want to play a bard here next.
I hope we find
It's
him.
fuck. Oh, you're gonna
Oh.
the horny bard.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Holy fuck.
Anxious bard, bard with anxiety was a blast.
All right, and Tommy, we're just going to assume you're going to try to fuck it, right? Okay, all right. I'm going to need you to roll a 1d100 at this.
See that bear over there?
Nope, don't you.
Anxious bard was so much fun.
Oh.
Oh,
I have a really good idea. I know what I can do.
Hang on, Tommy, we're pressing issues.
Hang on.
I was talking about this game.
Oh.
Holy shit! What?
Once again, this is a Dragonborn heavy infantry big ass dude with a two-handed spear.
God.
Yeah. Strainu down?
Be at -6?
No, we don't do that. You just did 0 when you make death saving throws.
Straunu's fucking down.
Finkle, a new, the kind of fucking rage scream that tears the inside of your throat up, rips through fucking Finkle as Strainu collapses onto the ground. The Dragonborn's spear buried in him. The Dragonborn pulls it out and licks the blade of it as he turns to look at Midian, Loki, and Finkle in front of him. As Killian the Blue's turn. Actually, he would take a step forward with the two of them gone.
That made me simultaneously want to cry and a little nauseous on Finkle's behalf.
Yeah.
Remember when Mitch said you got laid on hands and I said, fuck that? Sorry, Mitch.
Remember when you guys let the other healer lay down?
Hey, it's what.
Continue.
Oh, it's Killian. So sorry, I totally was distracted. Okay. So fucking yeah, she gonna move a little bit. Yeah. I think we're gonna go right to yeah. I have no spell slots left, so this motherfucker gonna get a
Firebolt.
yeah, I was thinking like chilling touch because like it's a lizard, but it's a ghostly skeletal hand and it's necrotic,
okay.
So it's not.
Well, I'll give you this.
It's not.
It is a red dragon. Just breathe fire. It might be resistant to it.
Yeah, that's fair too. But yeah, no, that's just gonna be a fire. Oh fuck, resistant to firebolt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Yeah, I should have saved that magic missile. That's 1d6 plus 1. And that's 1d8. We'll chill touch it.
Yeah. Make it cold.
I don't think that's enough, is it?
It is not. That is also Midian that you rolled that on, though. Oh, no, that's correct.
I see
what's going on there.
I clicked it.
It does miss. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
movement from Killian.
I think maybe she thinks that it was how far away she was, and she's gonna take. Or she can move 30.
Yeah, she's gonna.
She's gonna move. She's gonna move up a little bit more too. There then.
Tommy with just Murph.
Okay. Just Murph. So I'm gonna have because obviously I threw my. Ooh, yes. So I threw my bow, trying to fight that guy. And this Dragonborn is obviously occupied with Finkle, right? And Loki, all right there.
Yeah, I don't think he's made his mind up who he's hitting yet, but he's right there. Yep.
I was just wondering if I can get a sneak attack on him.
You are not a rogue.
And it would be your action to take stealth, which would be about the only thing that would give you advantage on him.
Okay. Well, I want to pick my bow up, and I don't need to pick the arrow up to save time. And as I pull another one from my quiver, right? Is that cool? Because I have sleight of hand.
When did you drop your bow?
I threw it up in the air to distract him, and went between his legs, and then.
No, that was Murph. You're on Kickatrix.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Dude,
no, he is on Murph.
No. I'm so sorry. You're right. It was me who was wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Murph picks up his bow.
I have sleight of hand +8.
Yep.
Okay. So, and then I fire an arrow into this dude, obviously. You know what I mean?
Yes, and it is a sneak attack situation. I'm so sorry. That was all on me, dude. I was looking at Kickatrix. It's been a long day. My bad.
I was so confused. I was like, I thought this through?
Yeah, you were confused because you were right as shit. Go ahead and make your attack with, yep, that hits. No,
wow.
that's
I
it.
didn't fail epically this time. Alright.
So I believe your roll /R space 2d6 plus 4.
Excellent. R2d6 plus 4.
Yep.
Plus 4.
Solid damage on him. The 2d6 was 1 for regular short bow, 1 for sneak attack, and then 4 for the regular bonus that he would get there. Just so we're.
then just Murph would say, "Just got you."
You no longer get to roleplay Murph.
Why do you think they call him just Murph? Huh?
That's just what he is, baby.
That's just what it is.
The whole time it's just been short for Justin Murphy the entire time. Like, can we paint him blue while he's sleeping sometime?
Do we get a description of how this arrow enters this dragonborn?
I'm imagining.
Him on the left side, just above the hip, and it sticks there, and he doesn't seem to notice it.
Well, that's alarming.
The slaver, who was the only humanoid really remaining besides the heavy, beats feet, headed down south. And it is
Track him.
I was gonna go get him.
Tommy, we can track him. We can track him after.
Oh yeah, we can. You're right.
Oh, he ain't getting away.
Yeah, he ain't getting away. We're gonna go put him in a cooking pile.
I'm gonna save Henry's net for him.
Oh?
Yeah,
Put him in a cook pot?
yeah.
Sluggy's turn.
Do you
That's a
not
human
remember?
man.
Do you not remember the goblin children? Does a human man make a difference? I don't think.
Oh. Oh.
Aw.
Shouldn't have ran, boy.
Shouldn't have ran,
Boy, like the skin
Alright,
makes
alright,
it
alright.
easier to come off.
I have
Fucking
one.
Eric is too nice to interrupt you all when you fucking talk. It's his turn. Eric, what would you like to do?
Sorry, Eric.
He has yet to decide who he's engaged with. Like, moving at least Logie would not encounter attack of opportunity.
I believe you.
Moving Logie at this point would, in fact, incur. He is engaged with everyone around him.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you're in his bubble.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're it's a bubble. It's not a one-on-one thing.
I just drank a beard here. Oh man.
That's gross. I know the feeling.
Oh, it's mine there.
Ow.
I hate that shit.
Oh,
Little guy.
Sorry.
What kind of disadvantage is for Eldritch Blast within, like, melee striking?
0.
No. Go for it.
Oh, bless.
If you don't do anything but an Eldritch Blast right now, I'll have a conniption.
Yeah,
Aim it at his
Oh my
fucking
God.
head. Oh,
Wow, one.
You singed his eyebrows.
yeah.
He didn't have.
Oh shit.
Okay. I'm reading on the internet that it does in fact have disadvantage.
Really?
Yes.
You'd think a point blank Eldritch Blast would be better.
It's a ranged spell.
said no first.
I would have no. So what I'm going to say is that I initially said yes, so I'm going to redcon both that answer and that roll. So we're going to
Give some
pretend like
seconds.
that didn't happen,
What did
and you can
Oh,
decide what you want to do with proper information, which would be like that was at a disadvantage. So this would be one of those situations in which, like, the hex blade would be useful,
yeah. But
Yeah.
that's not till...
right?
Oh,
Level
the
3.
Hex Blade.
Yeah.
The old Hex Blade.
Everything else, I believe, is resistant.
One action range. One action range. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of limits your options. I don't know what kind of actual, like, melee weapons you have. I've never actually...
He's got a book.
Dagger.
He's got a book. Hit him with your book. Oh, I bet you the demon get real mad.
Oh my god, read the spell.
Oh yeah.
Try it again.
Just try reading it in mid-fight.
It's safe to say you'd have it memorized by now, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man, he's got it.
Worth a shot. Paul,
Also worth remembering that you also have fire resistance, Eric. Not that it's affected you this time. But you could disengage and get away. You could engage with a dagger. You could take the disadvantage on one of those spells with the knowledge that you'll be doing it with disadvantage this time. Which again is roll twice, take the less.
I'm also, like, I was thinking of disengaging and looking at my health now. I was like, shit. Disengage is action.
Yes.
Yeah. And with disengaging, it's still the same movement speed. Nothing. Yes. Okay. And that is 30 feet.
Yes.
And that's per square.
5 per square, 6 squares total.
Okay. Five. Right.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. No.
No, that's 4.
Yeah.
2 more if you want.
I'll rally up with Murph.
Okay. I need if you're done with Loki, I need a flat D20 for Henry's death saving throw.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about Henry. 1d20.
Wow, that's 1 fail. All right. Kickatrix, it is your turn.
Kick a tricks.
Church kick tricks this time?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, what about me?
Died of fire.
So, Trix is going to. He was gonna get that other slaver and tag him in the leg, so but he's gone, so that's out of the question. So I'm going to align myself. I'm gonna go uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Can he be so proud of me?
She
I'm
would.
gonna put
That's Quattro.
right here.
The 5?
It's on the Quattro.
Yeah. Obviously, that's a good feat.
She'd be proud of him if he didn't flick light switches. But
Oh my God, she wanted to. I almost got stabbed that day.
Continue.
But, And then I'm gonna fire because I used up all my shit. I'm gonna look at just Murph and be like, I got this. Just wait. And I'm gonna and miss my arrow completely. And he looks at me and goes, just great.
Dude.
Great job, dude.
Midian go.
okay. I'm going to I'm gonna disengage a little bit here too. But not in a cowardly manner. I'm going to step in just in case anything comes to Killian. And I'm also going to
Fuck you.
dude, you think I'm gonna fuck Finkle? Like, give me some slack here, okay? Alright? I got bigger fish to fry. And then I'm gonna short bow the old dragonborn there. Is that sneak or no? Is he engaged?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you laughing or are you dying?
Yes.
Okay. You think I want to fuck Finkle? All right.
No, I'm just looking at this arrangement. It looks decidedly like you've decided to leave 3 people to die here.
It does look like that, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Sure does.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh shit. Not a lot.
Well, you're not sneaky. I'll tell you later.
I'm gonna salt the wound a little bit.
What is that? You think you're sneaky?
Yeah, you know what? And then on top of all of that, just to fucking rub it, I'm going to lay down at the edge of the bushes here. Not lay down, crouch down at the edge of the bushes here, hoping that he didn't see that, because that's a net. That's a
left?
huh?
You have movement left.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, move back a little bit more into the trees.
Is this acceptable?
Yeah, I suppose, but yeah, just
Okay.
for the stealth purposes.
Okay.
You
I mean
need to be
that is a nat
some
20. Just saying.
You think you're hidden?
Okay.
I hate it so
Strainu, I need a flat 1d20 death saving throw.
Decidedly left 3 people to die. Listen, I didn't want Henry to get hit. So no, I know, I didn't mean that. You did your job.
Finkle's turn, Claire. Yeah. So,
Who has healing left?
The 2 dead guys.
Their has second wind as well.
Who has second?
Finkle's a fighter
Be
base, so
quiet.
he has second wind, which gives him like a 1 per long rest.
Oh, my dude has that too.
Like skill thing.
Like when he goes down, he comes back with 1
No,
health.
it's a separate thing. That's because you're half orc.
Yeah, I'm a orc.
It's basically a self heal.
wow.
1d10 plus your constitution, Claire.
I think he's at 9 out of 10.
It is a turn, so you're okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's at 9 out of 10.
Fucking Murph for you guys.
Second win a bonus
So
or just a regular?
Something else to keep an eye on, and I realize that, like, you haven't really fucked with Finkle a whole lot here, but one of the other things I gave to him is shield barrier. For each ally that is 5 feet away from the dwarf, that is within 5 feet of the dwarf that has a shield, the dwarf gains a +1 bonus to its AC. The bonus is cumulative with multiple allies and has a maximum of +3. The dwarf must be wielding a shield to gain this benefit. So both you and Strainu were wielding shields.
Yeah.
Finkle would have gotten a +1 to his armor class, so he would have been at 17. So his shield essentially goes from being a +2 to a +3 when he's around other dwarves.
With shields.
It's just for him, though. This is just a thing that I gave him as, like, your sidekick kind of thing. You know, it's meant to make him more survivable.
I don't know what to do in this moment because, of course, as of last week,
if
I
he's
finally became emotionally attached to Strainu, and he's
Dude,
fucking
is second wind a
he's
bonus?
9 out of 10, fucking send her.
Is second wind a bonus or no?
shield barrier.
Second wind is an action.
Oh, it's just a regular action.
Shield barrier is always active. That's a passive.
Wait, I have second wind and second wind.
Correct. Yes, they're very
Regain hit
separate
points
things I
equal
just
to
explained.
1d10. No, that's
Plus, right, that's the second wind.
the second wind.
And
Is
then
that
there's shield
on
wall.
Strainu?
No, the second wind is on Finkle.
Well, he's at 9 out of 10 HP.
Right, so just send her. Just attack, just murder.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm between shield bash and battle axe. Neither have really been going my way, so
Dude.
let's trust the
Fucking toss the
D4.
shield and
D4
toss
is
the
my
shield
lucky
and two-hand
number.
that motherfucker.
Fuck it.
That
It
definitely hits
hits.
for 6 damage. Alright. It is the Dragonborn's turn. I think he's going for Finkle, man. Not really much else to do here. You're still engaged with him. Two-handed spear coming in. 16 hit Finkle? I don't know.
His AC is 16, and we just had that conversation about the shield barrier with the +3, so I think his AC is 19.
Meet or beat is the rule. His AC would
Or
be
17.
17 if Strainu was up with the shield. He is not.
Don't do
So
that
it
to
does
me.
hit. That's the
thanks, down
rules, man. I mean,
He was at 9 out of 10, and does that not say?
5 damage.
Oh.
He's still up. Fink's still pretty fucking stout, being.
No, it's at 9 that was next to the 16, and I was like, oh shit, he got hit for 9.
No, he should still be okay. He's still up and he's okay. It is round Killian.
Alright, well, Killian's going to try again now that she's moved a little closer with her chilling touch there. And go ahead and, bring it home. Which again, she appears now that the range made no difference in her chilling touch ability. And she thinks that perhaps if she would have saved those magic missiles, we'd be in a better spot. Alright. Well, she's going to huff and puff and, stand there like, am I worthless? In her head? Like, what the fuck?
I don't think you get to RP the thing you're trying to fuck.
I'm not. I think as long as I don't RP the trying to fuck, I think it should be acceptable.
I don't think she sees herself as worthless at all. I think that she would blame the rain. She would.
Okay,
blame
fair enough. All right, yeah.
The angle of someone else's movement across her prime fire.
Yeah. Oh, like Midian.
Right.
I'm crouched.
That's what you're looking at here.
He realized his helmet was heavy, so he took it off to better his sight. The rain
Okay,
was
Murph.
stifling.
Let's try and cut the artsy fartsy shit down a little bit. It's almost 12 o'clock. We gotta work in the morning. Murder. Let's go. That's not directed specifically at you, Tommy. That's just in general. It's getting late.
No, it's my turn. I forgot it was Murph for a second. I'm going to Murph now. Murph is just gonna pull his bow out and shoot at the Dragonborn. Boom. And
Go for it.
He's gonna go. Pew!
Misses.
Yep. And then he says, "Oh, I just missed."
Moving it all.
Yep. No.
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
Can I? Yeah. Can I go save fucking what's it? Can I go save Strainu?
You can move forward. You just use your action though, so you gotta wait until next turn to make an attempt.
Oh. Okay.
But you
But
can move into
you
range.
could move forward, yeah.
Then he's just gonna hit me when he goes again.
You're not in
So
range
when I
Fair
just go
assumption.
forward when I have a chance. And he's
Again,
not gonna hit me.
fair assumption.
because your action is a movement, but whatever. Oh no, you're good actually.
All good on Murph.
Yep.
The fleeing slaver successfully flees.
He
You
thinks.
said that last time. I would have chased him down if
He-
I thought he was still around.
He
I wish
thinks
he was fleeing. Now he is.
Oh,
he thinks he's fleeing.
he thinks. We're going to get him.
He's leaking a lot of blood. We're gonna follow that.
He
Yeah.
is not doing well. Loki, is your turn, sir.
My SMH.
No flavor. Just want him dead.
Yes. Eldritch blast his boy.
It doesn't hit, unfortunately.
God. He's a demigod.
Anything?
Weed bin, come back.
Oh, forgot about Henry.
Please, my friend.
Henry's just.
1d20.
Success.
He needs one more to get up.
He needs one more to
Be stable.
be stable and not dying. He's basically still at 0 and unconscious. He's just not
So
dying.
so when he's stable, he'd be at 1, but prone in a net.
He's at 0.
Okay.
And unconscious.
When-
that.
If he gets one more saving throw, he's at 0 and unconscious.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha.
Kick-a-tricks.
Kick tricks, nothing fancy since he already gone. But
It's Murph. I think. Oh, the other guy's gone.
no, the sleeper dude.
Hmm.
But he ain't gone.
He
So
is gone. I just didn't fucking.
I'm gonna follow his blood when we get done with this. But I'm gonna just use a longbow on him, on his dragonborn dude. I ain't got no spell slots left, no nothing fancy. I'm just like, well, it's time to put him down now, boys. And then.
Definitely hits. Definitely hurts him. Despite the myriad damages you guys have done to him, this arrow sinks into the opposite thigh from the hip you shot him on last time, Tommy. This guy is beefy and is into it. Movement and all, Kick-a-tricks.
I'm gonna hide behind Killian.
You fucker.
Midian.
All right, Midian. In the back of his
Wait,
mind,
did you say he's beefy and into it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's into getting hit by arrows?
He doesn't seem
I
to
know
be
girls
bothered
like
by it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
okay.
like, excuse me.
So I acknowledge the fact in the back of my mind that I might be blocking somebody, so I'm going to move over to this well here. Just an inkling, I don't have any notion to go off of. And I'm going to notice that he's looking at Finkle, and I'm going to line up that cloaca shot.
There's
And-
no cloaca shot. Take your fucking neutral.
No, there is a
I don't
cloaca
wanna-
shot.
I don't want to
Uh,
hear a
we
detailed
got,
cloaca
yeah,
shot.
okay, I won't
None of
detail it, but he's definitely aiming at it, alright, so.
Wonderful. He misses the cloaca.
Fuck!
Love that.
It's a
for you.
tiny cloaca.
His cloaca is smaller than
And then
yours.
he's just
Don't
gonna.
tell me I never fucking gave you anything. You're technically stealth, and that stealth roll was good, and would not have gotten through his passive perception, which means you get advantage on that.
So do I roll it again?
Yeah,
Yes.
Flick a shot.
and that does hit. But not his cloaca.
It's just off center of his cloaca.
This man looks like a porcupine now.
He is, in fact, starting to look rather porcupine.
Jesus Christ. He's got 8 arrows.
I need to
But
say.
like you dropped a porcupine on the floor and then all of its quills pushed in the wrong way. Now the pores just like
Reverse quills.
Fail number 2.
Yep.
Finkle, starting to feel more desperate.
hammer them in, Finkle. Arrows.
I love it. The old battle axe.
Finkle's panicking.
Hits well.
Thank God.
I don't think Finkle's panicking. I think Finkle's found a new.
No, Finkle's not panicking. Finkle is
He's like,
enraged.
yeah, he's like Revenant in his.
He's like a little
Take a
halfling
spear strike.
without that.
Wait, what?
Was that a Fink?
Yep.
Wait, why didn't Fink?
Yeah, he's down.
Oh,
he's
never
down.
mind. I missed the
That's
damage.
just the attack. Hold on.
I don't think Fink has one.
Come on, that one.
That's-
Or plus 10.
Oh, my God.
Fuck, Fake is in half. Okay.
The two-handed spear is left sticking in Finkle. I want to say that it goes through like Finkle's shoulder at an angle and sticks into like the fucking tile behind, so he's kind of like propped up by it. And he pulls his heavy two-handed sword off of his back and turns to stalk towards Killian. 10, 15 feet.
Not Killian.
It's Killian's turn.
Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. She can disengage, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's her action.
Yeah, she's totally going to disengage here with her 5 HP, and
Smart move.
seeing 3 people off to her back section here that could inquire some kind of attack of opportunity. She's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just tuck herself right there, and she's gonna be like, "Thanks, boys," like, and not take any hits there.
That actually seems totally in character.
You got this, guys.
Just Murph.
Just Murph being just Murph, he says, "Oh, I've got the right thing just for you." And
Okay.
there's his bow.
No sneak attack.
Yeah, he said,
Does not hit.
"Oh, I
Movement?
just missed." I'm going to actually move him one step closer. You know?
To the edge,
Okay.
because he's about to break.
Huh?
I need a little room to
So I can't?
No. That's what you want to do? I'm cool with it.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Can you tell me why?
Because he's covering his own ass.
Like-
Because you think
I
you
don't-
know why.
I'm gonna disagree with that. Yeah, I don't think that that's something Murph would do out of self-preservation in this particular instance or case at all.
I think so either.
You shouldn't have me play.
No, this is where play and role play come into things. Like that is clearly a meta game wherein you're trying to put. I get that, but
Come up with
like,
a good
yeah,
backstory for it.
but I have a hard time respecting it when like Claire's played it to the chest and has 2 characters down on the ground. Like, you know what I mean? That's,
Like-
that's,
So just
Play
like
play your
back
play
up a
the
little bit
character.
after fire.
Logie.
At this range, would it still be disadvantage?
No, not at all.
No. That again, no flavors, just continuing.
Just blast that
Fuck
shit.
yes, Logie.
Yep.
I'm legitimately upset right now.
Go ahead and roll damage, man.
What?
Logie, how do you kill the second techie?
Kind of like a donut.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Enough said. Enough said.
Cord him.
Cord him.
I mean, he,
We're gonna have to stay in initiative until you guys stabilize them because you don't have any healing.
yeah.
So Henry the Kettle, please. He
Yeah.
needs one more.
Flash.
Henry's pretty okay. What, Strainu's got?
Come on, Hank.
Yeah, we
Hank,
we
go
get
tank.
Strainu up.
Hank, go tank. Oh, no.
Henry
Zero.
is at 2 and 2. Kickatrix.
Strainu's our biggest problem.
So this dude is
I mean, you like punched a hole in his stomach. Like the whole plug came out.
Is this guy dead?
He's dead. Yeah. There's no more combat.
You're out of combat. You're still in initiative.
You need to
healing
get
matters.
to Strainu right now and get there.
So what do I need? I need
Just
to come here.
you need to move up to Strainu and save.
Do you have any kind of medicine?
What's up? I'm your tank.
You tanked well.
Yes, very well.
Okay, so you don't have any kind of medicine.
No, but I do have.
That doesn't just because he's. Oh, I mean, you meant like
No,
inventory.
he can do a help thing though in this instance. So like, if he wanted to, like, spend the turn essentially trying to like staunch her wounds or try to help in some way, what I would do is give Claire a mechanical bonus to her death saving throw.
Alright, yeah.
Does that make
I
sense?
got this.
You
I
like
got
that's
this.
fair.
Killed
Alright,
you.
So, you ready for this, Strainu? You ready for this? So,
Please.
I've taken bloody bodies apart,
Jesus
but let me
Christ.
help you put yours back together.
Fucking God.
I'll take it.
And what are you doing?
Sticks his finger in the wound.
Like a
push.
sewing
So what
kit,
I'm
you
doing,
try
right?
to like
I
cauterize
have
the
this,
wound or some shit.
What's a mess kit?
It's for eating.
For feeding.
That's for food. Like a mess hall.
Well, I have rations and that.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have
there's, like,
Mason's
everything
tools.
else.
You can't like
Okay,
lose
so
your
here's-
hammer.
here's what I'm
maybe
reading
take some
here.
rope, put some,
We're basically
some
going to go
shit.
with the help action here,
Yeah, sure.
which provides advantage on attack rolls or skill checks. Okay. Modifiers, dex.
I cut off some of Henry the Kettle's little
No.
tarpy
No,
tarp.
no. Hush. No, don't go saying shit while Paul's working his little DM brain. That'll be canon.
I'm gonna use
That's
my
all work.
disguise kit and disguise them as a healthy person.
Okay. Death saving throws are still saving throws. They just aren't tied to a particular attribute. As such, you can add any modifiers that normally add to any saving throws, such as Bless, Bardic Inspiration, or Still Conscious Paladin's Aura of Protection. I'm going to say then that while I'm not going to let help give straight out and out advantage on this, I will essentially let your actions give Claire a +2 to the next save that she makes. I don't think that that's a legit way in the system to do this. I think it's just a flat 1d20. I think I'm making an on-call ruling here because I do think that there should be a way to go about this.
Well, the rules do also say they are simply guidelines.
Right. Now I could see my way towards. No, you know what? That's it. Your help action gives Strainu a +2 on her next death saving roll. Midian.
Midian is going to move to Strainu. Midian is going to take hempen rope and tie a tourniquet around Strainu's neck. I mean, wound. I don't know if that'll actually help anything, but I was thinking tourniquet of some sort if he has any limb damage.
I was thinking of cutting Henry the Kettle's cape up a little bit, maybe tie some band-aids on him.
Yeah, we don't have that much time, but you better do it fast. But yeah. So again, I'm touching Strainu with a helpful hand, unless the hempen rope gives me a plus.
It's just there's like a.
I mean, I don't know what else I can do. I don't need medicine, magic.
Yeah, there's not really much.
I mean, I can make it go
don't-
quicker for him. Like that's
I
about
don't
the
know
only
if
thing
I'm
I'm
going to go with a cumulative on this though.
Okay, well then I'm gonna be moral fucking support, I guess, and go over
could
to
offer-
Henry. Yeah.
Pinky has
Fink still got 3
Henry,
chances.
maybe?
Fink still got 3 chances.
It's good.
Fink's okay
That's
for
true.
right now. Yeah.
You can do the help action here as well on Henry and give him
Yeah,
the same.
because Henry needs one more save, so I'll do it to Henry then if we can't. Keep
I was
it.
gonna say it hurts me
Right,
to
straight
push.
you.
Alright.
All right.
Oh, dude.
Oh my
Yelled fuck like that.
god.
Oh.
Oh. Wait, you didn't do 1d20 plus 2. Reroll it. Uh-oh.
No, that's it.
I
No.
think the gods have spoken.
Oh my
No,
god.
that's a nat. No, if it were like a 4, I would maybe try to finesse Paul. No, that's a fucking nat 1, baby. Strainu be dead.
I think Strainu is dead.
Strainu died.
Finkle wakes up He's like, what the fuck? No.
I just got attached to him. Literally, like, what? When did you bring your book over, Paul? Christmas Eve, Sunday. I let myself become attached all of 3 days ago.
Kid, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Still have Finkle though.
I think the dice god has spoken on this one, though. I
That's
think
all right.
you're in agreement on that. I think you've honorably recognized that.
My
We
little
will
quiet
give
brain has
Strainu
been wondering-
a wonderful burial episode. Yeah.
I'd like to take Strainu's ring off.
Hey, listen, I don't mean to, like, distract here, but on the bright side, you do get to see Hakon again, so...
You get to see Hakon again.
I would like to take Strainu's signal ring off of him.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Now,
You just died. You're gonna loot the bodies? Just now?
That's why we do it.
okay, hold on. We're gonna put a pin in that. I'm not saying you can't do it. I am saying though that Finkle is up next and he's got death saving throws, so we need to get through. We're gonna put a pin in this emotional moment. We're gonna let
No, that's actually.
We can't hear you.
Claire, yeah, whatever you did, I think you went out for a smoke.
I went outside to smoke, and as I rolled that nat 1, my headphone also died. So,
Oh, God.
so,
You need to go to bed and reset the day.
Shadow people are coming.
I don't have to work
Rough.
until 1 o'clock tomorrow, which is why we played tonight. To give me time to grieve.
All right, let's run through this because Eric and I do have to work in the morning.
Yeah, all right. Do I need to roll?
We
saving throw?
need a Finkle saving throw here. Same +2 on this one.
Shit.
That's a fail for Finkle. Is that
Do
his
I need
first?
That's
three
his first,
times?
yeah,
That's his
yeah.
first.
Let's do Henry real fast just to see if we can get that little fucker up. Eric, if you can.
Are you guys rolling the plus D2s on this? Oh, I guess Fink didn't have
I'm
one.
calculating him in when I look at him.
Okay.
So 1d20 plus 2.
Yeah, just the 1d20 is fine. It's easy
Oh,
enough
just
to
that?
put in a +2 on it. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Okay. Oh.
So that's a 16. That's a success. Henry the Kettle is stabilized.
Well, at least
He
I'm
is at 0 and he's okay. He is somehow more pale than he was previously.
Henry's okay?
Henry is okay. He's unconscious at 0.
He's
We
translucent.
are to Finkle again, Claire, if you want to. I think we can make these
Yeah, just roll them.
consistently, yeah.
Nope.
That's fail number 2.
Yep.
Again.
Can I just go for the third and just do it done?
Yep.
Pocket.
Oh my God!
That's all right. I've been trying to. I will talk to Paul on how the pocket factors in. I miss Teggy.
Oh.
You know what, Claire? I'm gonna be real with you. I was not gonna let Tegwin get back into this, but I think that I owe it to you after this.
Oh my God.
I think I owe it to you after this. Guys, I think we're gonna call it on that. I think we're done with D&D tonight.
Oh my God, Claire.
I don't know how you had the pocket playing into.
We'll talk about it quietly.
Tomorrow,
This is a quietly. I'll give you Tegwin back. The pocket is in
Thank you.
Kimbaro. We can make it work. I got you.
Well,
My mouth is wide open right now.
That was.
I'm honest. I've been quiet for about half an hour because as soon as Strainu went down, I didn't expect it to happen. I have never had a character die ever. I have never even had a character really like go down that hard, and I've been on the verge of tears quietly.
Rough.
And now I feel kind of empty.
Yeah, that's.
And I will say, Paul, I was so excited. I was so excited for tonight to go like meet the legate. I have notes, like I've been writing them down in my phone for the last couple of days of what Strainu was going to talk to the legate about. And like I was so hyped to get deep into the lore of this world.
Well,
This is your
now
fault.
now you get a chance to help it grow by figuring out how the pocket works into everything else, which will be fun. Like there's some good creative writing that can be done there. So take solace in that.
I'm either going to bring back Teggy or roll a new character that just came off the boat. I figure those are my options.
You both are open and available to you. You could also play Killian and reflavor her if that's something you wanted to do.
Killian is
We can.
cool.
That would be how I would normally encourage that kind of narrative shift.
Okay. Take over an NPC.
Yeah, and we'll just level her up until she's even with the party, because she's no longer like a hireling now. She's like in the same way. In the same way that when I kill Logie, I'm gonna make Eric play Henry.
No.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
some fun stuff real fast because with the death of Strainu and Finkle, the experience distribution gets much more favorable for those who lived.
Oh my god, dude.
Think about that.
Yeah, well, that's the downside of this kind of stuff, right? So
Yeah,
you get
well,
400
think about that
and
next time you want to protect the NPC you want to fuck.
460
Let that be a
experience.
lesson to you.
Listen, I didn't think you guys were gonna die, so I learned something today. And also,
Good.
I'm still gonna. That wouldn't have changed how a horny fucking half elf with another half elf would. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want from me. I didn't think you guys would die.
I'm not signing you. I find like I'm actually Paul. I was sitting at our sister's house with Paul, and we were going through paladin level 2 spells together, and he had all of his notes and everything and his book. And I very pointedly did not look at any of them. I did not spoil myself. I was very proud of myself for not doing any sneaky nothing. Because I was really, I'm.
Oh, it wouldn't have made any sense to you anyway.
No, as a person, and I'm sad because I knew he was gonna die, but thought I had more time, and finally, I knew he was gonna die, but I had finally was like, no, oh my god, we got to, there's all this cool shit going on. Like, I'm really excited about old Pally. Like, I've never played a paladin. This is a lot of fun. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens with this character, and then bada boom, dead.
I think if Henry hadn't gone down when he did, I didn't see how much health he had, but he had what, 9, yeah.
He stuck in for the heals.
Well, he stuck in for the heals, but if he could have got an inflict wound off on that guy and done some damage, that could have fucking hurt him and saved the whole thing. I blame Henry.
That was the idea. Then I see.
Yeah, Henry, what the fuck?
No, don't blame Henry.
No, it's Henry's fault. We're gonna chastise him for it. This is he could if he not gone down. He's up. He's unconscious, but
He's just unconscious.
I gave him.
Wake up, Henry.
We're gonna give him a scolding.
Hey, I will say what's actually gotten me super hyped for this campaign was a week or two ago when we were talking about Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I am now on book 3.
Nice.
And listening to that and my quiet time has gotten my brain in the fuck yeah, I want to be a tank. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna blow shit up, I'm gonna fuck shit up, and I might die. And lo and behold, I fucking died. Shit happens. It's cool.
Dude, but
I'm just
what's
kind of I have to re-roll another character.
It's
and
crazy to me that
hell yeah, give me Teggy back. But what is Tegwin without Chloe?
Fine, I think.
I think so.
That doesn't mean Glowy isn't around. So here's the thing, right? And I'm not saying this is or isn't it. That's obviously between you and Paul.
Bringing Teggy back into the fold does mean that our old characters
we'll know where they
on the
are.
horizon.
Yeah.
But I will have to be pretty. That means that's a lot of conversations between Paul and I.
Fair.
And that means that I have to be very careful of what I say in future because I will probably have info.
Well, also Glowy has
I can't share.
Has a bunch
There's
of
a lot
kobolds.
of assumptions there regarding the progression of timelines and things like that too. I.e., does Penguin actually have knowledge of their locations and whereabouts currently? So there's a lot that we can play with there. Whatever you decide to do.
What if
because you lost Finkle 2, I'll put Tegwin on the table. But I would like to see you take over Killian or something new. But I don't want to shoehorn.
Oh, don't take over Killian, please.
No, in my head,
it's gonna get weird.
At first,
when I kill Midian.
No, kill Midian.
Strainu went down. I was like, well, fuck, that sucks. But at least I've got Finkle. And then Finkle went down, and I was like, shit. my saving throws have been garbage. I was like, they're both like, once one is down, both are down.
I
That was
can't
wild,
believe that they.
Dice gods
That was-
determined that you were to lose your
Holy
characters this evening.
shit! Nope, they were just like, nope, not for you.
I mean, that was
Are
a
you sure
big
you
ass
wanna bring
battle.
Tegwin into this? You want me to kill Tegwin
No.
too?
Well, Tag has survived too much. We'll, you and I will have some chat. I'm curious about Killian.
I
Because
think
I
what's
do
fun here
love...
is you guys don't have a tank.
We have
Oh,
Henry,
he just died.
and Henry's the new tank.
Really?
I
looking
do,
forward to it.
I do love a half-elf magic user, so I could be swayed into taking over Killian.
I'd let you re-choose your spells.
I even have half of mine because we've been talking about how I kind of wish I took on a cleric instead. I might take over Henry.
Oh shit, we've got Templar, the big fucking Viking-looking bro with the furs back at the Bronze Nilbog.
I was gonna say, yeah, we just had plenty of people come off the boat that are flooding in. I was gonna say, Paul, we're gonna have to set aside some time when you got it. But I definitely
Shoot me some
I have
messages. I'd love to get distracted at work with this shit.
So how much experience
Yeah,
do we all get?
460.
A piece?
Yep.
Leveled up.
I don't
Yep.
know. What?
I believe that would have taken you. You need 900.
Yeah, we're in.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Normally that's a crazy progression, but I've realistically thrown 2 deadly encounters at you. And you guys done pretty well with them. I haven't been pulling any blows with this shit. I did roll randomly for all of the.
Wow.
I will admit a few things. I pre-rolled encounters, like random encounters, for like 8 turns of movement, which is why I was asking. That occurs once every 3 turns, realistically. There's a random encounter roll. So I pre-rolled a bunch to determine if you guys would have any of those. You didn't until like if you'd traveled for something like 3 hours, you would have hit one then. That was a planned encounter that you ran into in a different than expected manner. And it was supposed to be hard as fuck.
There was a lot of dudes you threw at us.
I'll have you know that they were all already on the board, like in those houses set up like that. You could have run into them the last time you were there. That's a little behind the screen shit. You guys got up there, you looked around, and you left. Which in turn put them in a position to prepare some kind of ambush, which is what happened, right?
Yeah.
This is like we're all still. You guys did fucking great this time. Don't get me wrong. Well, don't take it badly when I say that you guys are still learning. You're picking it up very well, and I'm very, very pleased. But this is like the behind the scenes reveal, because I think that understanding game mechanics is an important part of it. So a lot of that was prepped for the monsters. I rolled individual health for them. There's a mechanic behind it, just like for you guys, for your health and shit. And I randomly rolled all of those. So variable health on monsters. So don't be like, oh, this lizard folk has 16 health, because they don't always.
You know, realistically, I haven't even been keeping track. I'm just like, does this one kill it? Like.
Oh yeah, right. Literally, I'm just like, oh, I hope.
I just assumed with the inconsistency
that means that I'm doing a good job of like keeping it engaging and chaotic.
The entire time we were fighting that Dragonborn, in my back of my mind, I'm like, I feel like he should be dead by now. Like the other one went down way easier.
As soon as I hit him with that fucking thing, and you're like, that he liked it, and I'm like, fuck, I'm fucked. Like,
it's safe to assume at this point that that's some form of troop leader.
yeah.
I feel. Just based on the information you guys have.
I'm gonna take some
I do think you leveled there. I do think that we're gonna stop right there.
Okay.
Pick up there next time we get together. So realistically, it was like 9:30. It's like gonna be 10 a.m. when we pick up next.
Am I clear to start going through my level 3 level up? Because I got to do some research and shit. Because I believe I get my subclass here too.
I would say
you were
do
gonna go talk
research
to
on it.
Legate with your
Okay.
With the
with
signet ring.
your
I
Well,
would say
no, you
do
were gonna go
research
with
on
your-
it. Have an idea. You can duplicate your character sheets.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with that. This seems
It's
weird
really
to me.
easy. Like you hit duplicate and it just says copy of Midian at the bottom. Do that before you do any kind of level ups on the sheet, because the next time we play, until you get to a safe space, you're going to be level 2.
I don't even know where to duplicate it.
Hit edit if you're looking at it, like
Yeah.
the top right.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to.
And then
go
I want to
back
say
and
it's
pick
like
up
on the
there.
right side, middle or down.
Yeah, it's not.
Are
you
we
might
gonna have to
meter-
go back
you-
to the
you-
mill bog?
You could meter at the Legate's place. You could meter at the Nilbog.
Well, and I'll figure that out.
It's
between
kind
the
of
two
up to
us
the
and-
character creation process more than anything else. I did tell you guys initially that I wanted you all to be from Mitral, but after that, I don't have a problem seeding in native races, if you will, with like the native culture spin on it. And I like this for emergent storytelling as well, because I can start Claire with a couple of bullet points about her culture and that region, and that brings exploration and emergent storytelling, right?
Love it.
Yep.
So we get
Well,
to
then
we
we
get
got
to
Danny,
expand
we
your
got-
knowledge of things organically.
That's kind of like, I'm sad because I'm like, earlier I was like, woo, like I've never really played like a tank. This is a lot of fun. Like I'm having a good time with it. But
Every character death is an
Between
opportunity to tell a
Danny's-
new story. Man.
yeah, I'm gonna say between Danny's little NPC and like the opportunities that are not open to me, I had a lot of fun playing a paladin. It's a lot harder than I really thought it would ever be, but
I think they just scale differently. I think they start off weak and they get beast mode, and
They do.
it's
Like-
just like
Yeah.
They all
fledgling.
have like a different power level essentially, and for martial classes, by and large, like 3 and 4 is really when you hit it.
I'm sad it took
Wizards,
me so late
it's
until this
like-
to think of Divine Smite. It would have been a
Oh,
different story.
I think you
but
just got it.
whatever.
I think you just got it. You realistically only missed one attack with the opportunity of it, maybe 2
Sure.
against the lizard folk. Like you only have 2 chances for it, and you saved it for the biggest opponent on the field. There was nothing wrong with your tactical use there. From like an objective point, as soon as Henry went down, you should have taken the opportunity to heal him. I know why you didn't, because you wanted to try and put the damage down, but that's the only other active healer that you have, realistically. So keeping that
Mine is just-
motherfucker up,
Yeah.
important.
You made, yeah, I think you actually made a comment, because Mitch was like, what the fuck, why aren't you, like, doing lay on hands? And I was just like, I'm a fighter. And you...
You're
and
a
then
pal-
you
you're a
did that.
paladin.
I don't remember who else said it. It was like, was
From a
just
role
like,
play
kill
perspective,
kill
you're-
shit first, heal
Yes.
second. And I was just,
And
I was
from
just playing,
the
I did my best to
perspective
play the
of-
character.
From a perspective of a retired general and soldier, that would have been foremost in your mind too. Would have been clear the enemy and do what you can afterwards. Again,
Kill first.
I don't have
kill
any
later.
issue with it. From a meta tactical perspective, should have healed the healer. From
I
a role
feel
play
in ter-
perspective, absolutely loved the episode.
in terms of RP, I'm very proud of myself.
Good death. Went out with his boots on.
and
Yeah, oh, fuck,
and
yeah, he did. He and Frank Fenton, they went down together.
you went out with a nat 1 too. Like it wasn't like close. Like that was
Mhm.
so
No.
dead. It was
That was
crazy.
just like a like a 6 and a
I was
6
trying
and
to
a
figure
1.
out like how a volcano god of vengeance would like save its earthly servant, and was like, I can't. Like that seems like a pretty neutral thing to me. Like
Well, that says to
I
me
can't
that
figure out a way.
there are no.
So do we have to burn his
volcanoes
body then?
within Range.
Do we have to set him on a
Yes.
pyre? Okay,
Yes, Viking
Figured.
funeral, bitch.
I figured. We'll put you out on the rowboat
Or-
and shoot arrows at it.
Torvar would know that, or a cleric. Henry would probably know.
Well, no, yeah, no. What was it? Of the Silver Flame, Phoenix of the Silver Flame. If you choose to honor Strainu and his ilk, he did worship fire. I was really kind of coming into terms with like being really excited about like playing a paladin that worships fire. And
He did.
Well,
but that's okay. I can take that and sow some seeds. That does Strainu may be dead, but that does not mean that does not mean that the Silver Flame has burned out.
oh man, what a night.
was
I'm
a good
having
one.
thoughts.
Good.
Have you cut the recording?
No,
You
I'm
should do so.
Yeah.
cutting it now.
Yeah, you should do that. I'd appreciate it.
No, I think it was fine. I actually think that was.
It's more for
That's
us than
great.
anything.
It's
No
great
one
to
watches.
decompress.
No,
Christmas
that was
stuff.
a.
All right, I'm
that
shutting it
was
off.
Really great.
Bye.